Guess who's back? Oh, did you miss me? I'm not going to keep y'all long. I'm not going to be here but a minute. Just wanted to come say hi. I got on I was out with the honey grams. I felt like, because we partied so hard and had such a good time on New Year's Eve because the kids came and they were planning on going out, but it just, in my mind, it wasn't safe. So I started cooking, cranked up the music, started pouring drinks, and they just partied. So then I felt like we owed the honey grand something. So I took them out to eat. So I got on my granny go meeting wig. I'm gonna put the church lady up in just a minute, but this my Gigi wig right here. Anywho, I just wanted to come and say hi. I know I haven't been here in a minute. I've been sick. It's just been like a whole lot going on. Hey, the hood table. Been a lot going on, and I just wanted to come and say hi to the people. So hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? I hope this new year is fabulous and treating everybody well. Technically it's not the new year till March, but we're gonna go on, with the Anglo calendar and call it New Year. And I hope it's been fulfilling. I hope you got all the things that you wanted. I don't even do holidays at all. Well, I can't say at all. A little bit. I do holidays because my children and the family members that celebrate holidays always reel me in one way or another. What I do though is enjoy, because people get time off work, time off school, that whole situation where people can travel and come in. And this year in particular, all my babies were able to be here across the holidays. So it's been real groovy. I've been enjoying it, but New Year's had to have been just like the cherry on top of things because it was so unexpected. It wasn't planned. I didn't even know they were coming, and they just showed up, and a couple of friends and neighbors in that situation just kind of showed up, and we really had a good time. We laughed, we were goofy. Me and my daughter had this whole dance battle because she's gonna try to challenge me. I keep trying to tell these kids I didn't get this age just sitting here in the corner with my head down. I lived. So we had this whole dance battle, and I hope that I can clip, because there's some stuff in there, because Miss Newbie had on some little short shorts that y'all cannot see. So if I can clip enough of it and get it right, I'll go ahead and post it, because it was absolutely hilarious. Me and my daughter dance battling against each other. Hi, Liz. Liz, that Virgo. How you doing? Happy New Year to you, sweetie. It's been real in Newbieville. It really have. I've been enjoying myself. I've been enjoying myself. And so like I said, I took the honey grants out, and everybody is going home. Everybody in their neutral corners and off to their destinations, getting ready to go back to work and school and some more stuff. And I don't know. I just wasn't ready to lay down yet. So I figured I would come and see what my people were doing. And see what my people doing. Also, um, I don't know who pissed me off across the holidays, because usually when I write, all my new material is usually when somebody hawked me. Oh, I just remember. Watch Room Cloud Nine. How you doing? Yeah, I just remembered who it was that got up under my skin, but I ain't gonna talk about that right now. That's a whole nother lie for a whole nother day. Cause I said at the top of January 1st, I'm not accepting apologies in 2024. I've never been real big on apologies, because don't do anything to be I'm sorry for. Start there. Never been real big on apologies. I don't give them out, and I don't accept them. There are some exceptions to that, but for the most part, I'm not huge on verbal apologies. For what? What did that do? Buy you time until you step out of line again? Eh, it's not my thing. And so for somebody to have to say something to you, and then I'm gonna apologize because you don't want to look like the bad guy, you keep that. You can have all that. I don't want it. I ain't no room for it. I ain't no room for it, because there are some things in my life that I'm apologetic for, but what I do about that is change my behavior, and never do. If I know that the thing I did hurt somebody I cared about, then I don't do that thing again. I don't do anything that looked like that thing where they might think that I'm thinking about heading towards doing that thing to them again. That's a true apology. The little cute words, no, you can have it. I don't need it. I don't need that at all. And so that's what with that said, just let me read. Y'all want me to just read what I wrote? when they had me all pissed off. I have but two loves, the truth and the light. From light you can't hide, and the truth gets you right. Symbol without substance crumbles, rots, and molds. I'll take a loyal mutt any day over a pretty bitch with no soul. The truth holds substance. A lie is symbol with no proof. The truth holds Wait a minute. The truth holds substance. A lie is symbol with no proof. So a lie only stays afloat till it's blown out of the water by truth. Suspension of disbelief is a comfort zone, and denial is me lying to me. The truth, it hurts like a throbbing toothache, but the shit will make you free. I have but two loves, the truth and the light. From light you can't hide, and the truth gets you right. Bright light, it burns, but its heat purifies. So you might think twice before shading your eyes. Ignorance is a dark wooded path mistaken as the easy route. But the illumination of wisdom, like a trusty hound, will lead your dumb ass out. Shadows of deceit, clouds of shame, 50 shades of pride. Run from the shit, but once the light is lit, your black ass just can't hide. I have but two loves, the truth and the light. I'm free and I see which way to go. May reality be with me when bullshit sets out to get me, and I'll trust what the fuck I know. Excuse my French, emotion, and my passion, but I wear my heart on my sleeve like it's the new fashion. Hey, J Dub, how are you doing, my sweetie? And you know what? I wasn't planning on staying long, but you, Miss Dunn, never hit a panel that you don't like. So come on up here and talk to me. If I can figure out how to drop it. You know we go through this every time. Yeah. There, I did it. So yeah, I don't really do the whole New Year's resolution situation. I don't really get off into that. But my theme for 2024 is that I'm not accepting apologies. Fix it before you do it. Think about it if you care. If you don't, stay away. But how many times you want me to accept I'm sorry for the same behavior? There's my baby.
Hey, newbie.
Hey, honey. How
That
you
was a good
doing?
poem. I just came in and heard you spitting your poem. That was good.
Thank you. Thank you. You know that's what I do. Somebody piss me off, I get a pen and a pad.
Yeah. I might have to take a lesson from you. I used to write poem back in my heyday. But, now I just like to cuss the bitch out. But, maybe I need to start back right.
It's a good outlet.
I'm aware.
It's
I'm aware.
it's a good outlet. It really is. Cause it was, I had a lot of family around me and you know, in-laws and some more stuff. And I try to be accommodating and because the newbies, we're a tight circle and we
Mm-hmm.
have big, big, big energy. Okay. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm always accommodating to I don't want to call them outsiders, but the married ends and the not the non-true bloods, if that makes
Right.
sense. I'm
Uh-huh. It
always
does.
extra accommodating to them and they accept it when it's time for me to stand up for them, when it's time for me to fluff a pillow for them, but then when it's time for me to get on their ass, they forget who I am. See, I don't care if you're mad in your feelings, if you upset, if you defensive. I need to, if I'm gonna be in your life, I need to be the same person no matter what mood you in. Because you mad
Mm-hmm.
does not suddenly make me your enemy. That means we disagree right now. And we
Mm-hmm.
should be able to talk the shit out like adults. I just did Jada, I don't have no patience for all this child. I'm no longer in the third grade. I made it out of elementary school some years ago. I don't have energy intolerance for that type of behavior. Like, damn, we always got to disagree. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
No,
rambling.
no, you're not. Because I feel you. Sometimes you do have to check people, including, family members. You have to.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, well, yeah, I didn't mind hitting your link. I was actually settling in. for the evening. And yeah, I saw
Mhm.
you live, which I'm happy that you were. I was in the Mo 3 sector all day today following a lot of stuff going on over there. So I was happy to see somebody else live.
Oh, okay. And I haven't really been. I've been peeping in and out. I haven't caught a lot of lives today because, like I said, I was with the honey grands all day, so I haven't
Uh-huh.
really been paying attention. Matter of fact, for the past few days, I've been either drunk
Uh-huh.
or just not paying attention. I've been out here living real life. So I don't know what's I've seen some community walls. I've been lost. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I imagine everybody will be all right.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm not so invested in what's happening there. It was just the only thing to watch. And I
Mm-hmm.
need to try to get a clear understanding of what was happening. But when I came and I saw that you was live, I was like, oh good, somebody. So I came over here. But yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to you too. You know I've been praying for you and wishing the best with some things.
Of course, newbie, you know, I'm always highly blessed and highly favored. And so but I appreciate it. I appreciate the well wishes. I know you do.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it all together. I was looking
You,
at um
uh-huh,
when I first came around this place, when I first when I didn't even know I was in some place called a beef sector. Just the different
uh-huh,
people and all the different connections, the friends, the breakups, the makeups, the fallouts, the fake beefs. It's changed a lot. It's
uh-huh.
changed a lot, and it's I find myself having to take breaks more often lately than I because it was I used to stay like at one point in my life. I don't know if it's bad or not, but YouTube was constantly playing. I went from one live to another to another to another, whether I was cooking, working, whatever. It was always in my background. I can't do that anymore. I have to take breaks. I have to take breaks. Hey,
That makes
Mix.
sense. That makes sense, newbie. Yeah, today I was actually off today because I had taken the time off anyway for the new year.
Okay.
And so yeah, I didn't have to work today. Um, and so I was just trying to find something to listen to occupy my time.
Hmm.
Because you know, you put on TV, and like even right now, I got the TV on, but I keep my TV on mute, and I just kind of, you know, glance at what's going on. But if it's nothing interesting on, then I listen through my cell phone about whatever's going on here.
Right. Right. And that's always been me. I even have to sleep with my TV going, but I'm real careful about what's playing while I'm sleeping because it get in your subconscious mind. We had that talk about how the subconscious mind works. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't like quiet. I don't like quiet. I have to have some type of noise, music, TV, something have to be going on around me. And it's so weird because I could be dead sleep. And if you know how the TV will pause, or if you ain't messed with it in a while, it asks you, are you still here? If my TV goes black or goes silent when I'm asleep, it will wake me up instantly. Now you can get up and bang pots around my head. I won't hear it. Let that TV stop.
And see, that's interesting that you say that because there are certain content creators that I can fall asleep listening to.
Hmm.
And it's not really to say that they are boring, but it's just like a calming tone of voice.
Hmm.
And I put it at the lowest volume, the lowest volume. But I can say that I'm not one of those people that can go to sleep listening to music.
Mm.
In the past, I've dated a few girls who have to listen to music to go to sleep. And I mean songs like on the radio. That keeps me up because I'm
Really?
thinking about yeah, because I'm thinking about what song is about to go next. Or if it's a song that I actually like, then subconsciously, even though I'm sleeping, I'm
Yeah.
listening to the song. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I've been there too. And that's especially after my little wine nights when I drink my wine and cook. Hey, Rare
Mm-hmm.
Treasure. I like to listen to music, and then I don't want to stop, and I try to lay down and listen to the music, and I'm in my trying to fall asleep, and then another song come on and I want to listen to that one. So I do get it. But when I listen to music while I'm asleep, it's usually classical. I love classical music, so it have to be something. Hey, Watermelon Sugar. it have to be, it can't be something jamming because it's gonna keep me woke. I get what you're saying. And even
Uh-huh.
even my TV shows, I have to watch something that I've watched, like the Golden Girls,
Hmm.
Frasier, and Supernatural. I've watched those a million times. I know what's gonna happen. I can fall asleep watching those. But if I'm watching something new, it's gonna make me want to stay up and see what happened. So I get exactly what you're saying. But like I said, I have to have the noise. I cannot sleep in silence.
Yeah, and see, for me, I sleep in silence, but I have my earbuds. I will put my earbuds in, or like maybe put one earbud in, and then I go
Uh-huh.
to sleep like that, listening to something, but just with one earbud in. So yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, so um, but yeah, how is everything going? I saw your Christmas live when you had you and your daughter, and then your grand newbie.
Yes.
Your
I had to
grand
take
newbie was
that
all up
down.
in that camera. She was
Yes, she
all up in the
was.
camera waving. She was saying hey to us.
That's a little camera ham right there. If that one don't make it to Hollywood, nobody will, because she loved being in front of a camera, honey. No
Hmm.
shame at all. But I had to take that down because I was, again, that night I was tipsy, as y'all could see. And when I went to watch it back, it was a little piece of conversation that didn't need to. So I just took the whole thing down.
Mm.
Because they don't, my kids, they know that I do YouTube, but they don't really know how YouTube work. And they just talking to mommy. And they sometimes say things that everybody don't need to hear. And then I have to get rid of the lie.
Right. No, I understand that. And to be honest, I think that was just a live for that particular night.
Right.
Because it was just showing y'all interacting and stuff.
Hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you was in here. I was just saying the New Year's Eve, because on New Year's Eve, the kids came over. They wanted to go out. And at first I was going to babysit so they could go out. But then it was a lot of, you know what New Year's Eve gives. And
Yeah.
so I just started cooking and fixing them drinks and playing music. So they all ended up staying here. It was so many people. Oh my God. When I woke up that morning, I was stepping over people. It was so many kids here and a couple of the friends and, but we had a ball, and I'm trying to see how I can edit this video because me and my daughter had a dance battle.
Hmm.
It was hilarious. I didn't even remember it until the next day. And I'm just looking at the different videos that we took that night. Child, I done jumped on the table on her and everything. We did the whole fool. It was fun though. We had a good time. I was very happy that night.
I don't even know why you didn't join none of them dancing challenges, Nuvi. You might could have had won the money.
I'm not real big on competing. I'm just not. I don't even know why. I'm still sitting with that, trying to figure it out because a lot of people really wanted me to join. Jill's Comfort Zone she had a poetry competition and she's doing another one
Yeah, the
soon.
harvest one. Yeah, I
Hmm.
I listened to the harvest one. Hmm.
I was there supporting, but I don't know. That's just to compete is not my thing. I would even be willing to go and just like do something to participate or support, but competing, I don't know. I just have an issue with it. I'll judge, I'll support, I'll do all that, but being in the competition myself, not so much. Not so much. And I really don't even know why.
Well, I think that's because competing comes with an expectation. And if you are
Mm,
doing something for fun, you don't want to have an expectation at
right.
all. But when you enter a competition, you are only entering because you have an expectation.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I do. I do. And then, you know, not to stunt, who can't use a couple of extra dollars, but I I'd rather the money go to somebody that need it.
Hmm.
But I support them all. I enjoy them. People talk about it like, what is this now? This the challenge sector. But I think it's fun and give us something else, different to look at. And I like the different competitions, like we had all different kind, and you get to see people's creativity. Now that I really love. Just what are they bringing? I'm not really all that stern on rules of engagement and technicalities of this and that. Just people's brand of whatever it is they bring. I like to watch to the creativity. And it's a couple of times I got ideas from people. Things I never thought about doing this way. So yeah, I enjoy the competitions. I hope they keep them up.
Yeah, I like certain competitions. I do. I've enjoyed the ones that I've seen, but
Hmm.
I do believe that you are correct because a lot of these competitions kind of inspire people to try other things.
Right.
Like case in point, that ODS competition that he had about the charcuterie board and Leo
Yes.
won it.
Hmm.
Then probably like last week, about a week ago, Leo did a crudité board. I had never
Okay.
even heard of a crudité board. Had you heard of that?
No, what is that?
Crudité is a type of board that's it's a French board and it's vegetables, raw vegetables.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
it's almost like a veggie platter, but you make it look pretty and nice. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You decorate it. And she did that. She did that for that was for Christmas Eve for her family. And so she did a raw vegetable crudité board, and then she did a charcuterie board, a fruit board. She just did a few different things. But I had never heard of the term crudité before.
I hadn't heard it in terms of a board, but okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna have-
spelled like crudite,
Okay.
Crudite. But to watch her build it, because it started off with just looking like a bed of lettuce.
Hmm.
And when I tell you she built that thing up on her live, and I was like, okay. And she even took a purple cabbage and she took the inside out of the cabbage and made that as a bowl for her dipping sauce that she did a homemade dipping sauce.
Okay.
It was nice.
They drag every competition, so it gives them something to beef about. Keep it a buck. Competitions have saved the sector in a way. Yeah, you got a point. And that's the thing, Jada. Let me ask you this, and you don't have to
Uh-huh.
answer if you don't want to. But in watching the competitions, um, sometimes the judges get talked about for being too harsh or being shady, quote unquote. Um, I feel like if you're gonna do a competition, you get with your people that's involved, your judges, your co-hosts, your whoever, beforehand, and talk about what your expectations are, what's what, all the rules, whatever you got going. Meet up
Mhm.
beforehand, talk it out. But I feel like the people that you choose them because they're them. So, like, I'm just gonna say it, Duchess. They talked about he was shady and he was harsh and he was. That's Duchess. That's Duchess. He was being him. What else would he bring? You know what I mean? And he was telling his truth. They
Mhm.
wanted his opinion. He gave his opinion. I
Well,
didn't see an issue
so
with it.
well, neither did I. And to be honest, and this is across the board for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in censorship. I hate it. I wrote a paper about it in college. That's just how
Mm-hmm.
much I hate it. And so I don't believe that if you invite somebody to be a judge to these
Mm-hmm.
competitions that you have to censor them or that it's even fair that you should. Because at the end of the day, in this sector, whether the people gave harsh criticism on the competition because they are a judge, or they waited to the next day and gave the same harsh criticism on their own live, either way, it's truth in what they saw and what they felt.
Right.
And when you enter a competition, you have to be prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a thing called constructive criticism, yes. Then there is something called harsh criticism.
Right. Hey,
But when
Fiber.
you
Hey,
get
Mr. Views of You. Go ahead. I'm
but when
sorry.
you get oh, I was just saying, but when you get into a competition, you gotta be ready for any of those things. And you
Mm-hmm.
can't be upset about it.
Right. It's. Mm, I don't. I don't know because sometimes I get it on both sides. Because at the same time, I feel like the judges, the people who were asked to be there to judge, should be able to judge as they see fit. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
but then the onlookers with all of the picking apart and the wanting to be so technical, because I mean we've seen everything from babies being dragged to health reads to dead people being dug up out the grave, and that's okay because it's just the beef sector. But then we do a challenge and y'all want it to be executed with military precision. I don't understand that. Why everything got to be perfect now and it's still the beef sector?
I agree, newbie. I do. And that's the thing. I didn't have any problem with how Duchess judged nor Leo, because that's just what they bring. Not only that, but Leo knew firsthand, being in the competition herself with the charcuterie board challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And people were saying whatever they wanted to say about hers until they saw her final creation. Then they had to take their hat off to her.
Okay.
So I don't think that anybody should have been telling her or Duchess how to judge it. But you are right. To be honest, newbie, we pussyfooting around. But the fact is, they don't be want uppity to get judged poorly, and I think it's because on a couple occasions after the competition, uppity go to her channel and cry.
Hmm.
But who cares that she go to her channel and cry? Look, you got into the competition.
Yeah. And a lot of these competitions, just like everything else in the beef sector, is based on who people like and who they don't like. Right and wrong comes down to who people like and who they don't like. We've seen it 1,000 times. We see, for example, somebody get a new apartment, a studio apartment, and the people that like them, it's yay, you doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Look at your apartment. Somebody they don't like get that same apartment. That little shoebox she live in, that bitch ain't doing that. We done seen it a million
Mm-hmm.
times, you know. So I feel like that's not necessarily right. We should be able to, be judged fairly for who we are and what we bring. But since we know where we're at, you got to be ready to expect anything. Hell, in my competition, I wasn't even a judge. I was just a host, and I didn't even say a lot. I got talked about cheap dress, bad wig, boring, and a host of other things. But that's okay, because wasn't nobody there to see me. They was there to see some slanging, child. Wasn't nobody there to look at me, and I went on past it and ignored it. I don't have to accept that because that's not who I am. I know who I am, and the
I
people around
agree.
me love them some newbie.
I agree with that, newbie, and I think too, like when it comes to these competitions and how people try to judge it, to me, and I'm just speaking very candidly, take
Mm-hmm.
my feelings and emotions out of the equation altogether. But you should not enter a dancing competition if you do not have rhythm.
Hmm.
You should not enter a dancing competition if you can't stay on beat. You should not. And I think that's the gist of a lot of the problems with the people that was judging that competition, because they judge based on those things. You're supposed
Hi,
to judge
Tyler.
based on those things. When it's a dancing competition,
Yeah, it was a lot, but I mean, a lot of the contestants looked like they were just having fun. Now, I didn't see the second one. There was a pop-up one. I didn't catch that whole thing. I think I've seen the entirety of the first one. And they looked like they were having fun. There were some things, if I would have been judging, I probably would have been called harsh, because while I don't think that we got to, again, use military precision, it just was some people that wasn't hitting the categories.
well, and that's the
They
thing
were
because I
just
see
freestyling all 3 rounds.
right, and I see mixology saying if you love to dance, you should dance freely. That's true, but you should not expect to win. You should
Hmm.
not. Yes, you love dancing. Yes, you are dancing freely, but you should not expect to win. That's just like this dance competition that the B sector did. It's like Dancing with the Stars. We used to watch Dancing with the Stars on TV.
Yeah.
Imagine if somebody with no rhythm, can't stay on beat, anything
Master
like
P.
that, just showing up to dance and they expect to win. Absolutely not.
Yeah. I felt like that about Master P when you mentioned Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if you caught when he was on there, but he really just walked and spent the girl around. He really wasn't dancing. So I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah, he's stiff. And I
Hmm.
mean, he might love to do that, but that's not dancing.
Right. And maybe like the thing that Nika done as far as singing, because it's a lot of because Mick saying she loved to sing. She can't hold a tune, but she loved to sing and she do karaoke. We always on in Newbieville when we get together, it's always gonna be a karaoke night and it's usually a drunk karaoke night. So y'all can imagine how that sounds. But we have fun. But that's the thing, ain't no prize at the end of it. It's just everybody having fun. So
Hmm.
yeah, I get it. Hey Shanice, I get
Yeah,
it.
I think
On
that's the difference. Even like for
mhm.
me, I can cook, but I have never baked the macaroni before.
Mm,
So the nerve of me to try to enter into the macaroni competition when I know damn well I ain't never baked one before. You see what I'm saying?
hmm.
I don't do baking. That's
Cole's
I
World got
don't
a
bake
question.
cakes. I don't bake macaroni. Huh?
Cole's World got a question.
Oh, what she say?
It's on the screen. Can you see it?
Oh, I see now. Do you think that because it was done to someone, they do it to someone else? Like if someone was swatted, they would want it to happen to someone else. Huh.
Hmm.
That now that I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. You shouldn't wish that on anybody.
Yeah, that question is hard for me to really say, Cole's World. But yeah, I know that baking is not my strong suit. I
Hmm.
don't bake cakes. I don't bake pies. I don't bake pasta. I just don't. And so for me to enter a competition for baking in that way and me to get mad and upset that I lost, that's crazy. Even I speak openly. My first time ever doing liver and onions, I was on the phone with my auntie, my great aunt, my grandma's sister, and she was telling me step by step how to do it, how to make my roux and make my gravy and everything.
Hmm.
And my finished product still didn't come out right because I had lumps up in my dang on gravy. That was my first time ever trying to do it. If I had entered a competition and I had lumps up in my gravy, how can I be upset that I didn't win?
Okay, but on the flip side, if you something that you know you're good at and you enter a competition and you feel like you brought your A game and the other competitors were okay but not quite as up to par as you and then you still don't win, how would you feel?
Well, I feel that way every day on YouTube because I'm better than everybody on here.
You make me sick.
I'm the one that got the degrees in film production. I'm better than all these hoes. And they
Hmm.
always make me lose, but I still come back. I don't be mad.
Okay. And I asked good night, miss. I asked that to say that a lot of times some people really feel that they were the best, that they deserve the win. And they feel like
Hmm.
they hated upon or people just not letting them win because they don't see themselves how others see them. If that makes sense. I'm trying not to use the word. You know what word I'm talking about. I'm trying not to use it.
I do know, but I think the key thing that you dancing around, Nuri,
Hmm.
is the first key thing in the dancing competition is wear clothes that fit.
Hmm.
Don't wear clothes that's 4 sizes too small. No, wear clothes. If you are a size 2X, Make sure you wear 2X clothes for the dance competition. Don't try to come up in a medium and think it's gonna work. You got to start from there. It's a whole
Okay.
production, a whole performance. You got to start
Hmm.
from there, newbie.
It's just a lot. And then I don't know how other people run their thing, but when I had my situation, the main thing me and the judges talked about was the criteria. What are we judging on? What are we looking for? Are we looking at people's backgrounds? Are we looking at what we looking at? So we would all be on one accord because it was some competition, some of the cooking competitions early on where if I would have been a judge where I didn't get any criteria or rules of what exactly it is I'm judging, it was people that would have been disqualified for uncleanliness off top. Their backgrounds would have got them disqualified. They would have got zeros across the board for me. Because clean the fuck up,
Mhm.
you know you're gonna be on camera. But
Mhm.
in some of the food competitions, that ain't what they was looking at. They were just looking strictly at the food. But to me, it's all that goes together. So you got to just mix it off rip. So you have to just, what are we looking at? Because I did see in the pop-up challenge, I did
Mhm.
tune in when Honest Row happened to be dancing. And I seen several different comments. Rowe got a 10 as soon as he started for me for energy alone, just his energy. Do you understand? I don't know where he went in his mind, but he was happy there and he was feeling it. His energy alone earned him a 10 on that. But I don't know if they were judging on energetic style. What I don't know what they were judging on. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have
Yeah,
all of that stuff together.
I agree. And that pop up challenge, I ended up falling asleep towards the end of it. Cause you know they had to start over because Shireen naked ass came through.
Oh,
So they had to start it over. You missed?
oh,
Did you miss Shireen?
I did. What happened?
Girl, Shireen did her. So Shireen was up in the competition, and she got they had gone through 3 rounds, and Shireen was on round 3, which was the seductive.
Oh, okay.
Shireen came with a mink coat that was open.
Mm-mm,
It didn't look like she had on a bra at all,
mm-mm.
and um, it didn't look like she had on any panties. But she said she had on nude or sheer underwear. But long story short, when she leaned down to turn on her camera so that she could get ready to do her performance, the one side of the robe kind of or one side of the coat that she had on kind of opened a little bit and the titty popped out.
Lord.
And so when they did that, they hurried up and ended that and took that live down completely. So if you
Mm.
wasn't watching live in real time, you missed half of the performances.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, dang. So they did come back after that and keep going?
Yeah. Yeah, they came back on the second video mad at Shireen for what she did and they kicked her out of it. But they said it was supposed to be sexy and seductive, and that's
Uh,
what Shireen was trying to give. Now y'all didn't tell her how she gotta be sexy and seductive.
well, she knows she can't show no nudity on here. Oh, Shireen was supposed to be leaving going to the church sector? You know, I only recognized that lady's name because when I first came on YouTube and hit panels, but I didn't wasn't showing my face, people always ask, "Was I Shireen?" Or "You that's she sounded like Shireen," and I didn't know who Shireen was. And I think it was you, Jay Dunn, that was talking about her one day, and I'm like, "That's the lady they say I sound like," and you explained who Shireen was, and I
Hmm.
still don't think we sound alike. I don't get that. I don't hear it at all. But several people, more than one person, has said it.
Yeah, I don't believe that y'all sound alike. And I think it's more so because I've gotten to know you more. But
Mm.
yeah, that's what happened. There was like 3 hours of that pop up competition that you missed because they had
Oh,
to
wow.
delete the whole video because of Shireen.
Oh, dang. Now I don't know if I saw the because they hadn't gotten to grown and sexy on the parts that I seen. I'm gonna tell I seen T Lounge dance. Trish came on, but I left when she came. I think I might have seen like the beginning of the first one before the nip slip or whatever. I don't think I saw the second half.
Okay. Well, but it wasn't no nip slip. It was a full body slip.
Oh, damn.
Um, yeah. Shireen even got like a tribal sun tattoo going across her
Hmm.
belly button. How should I know that about Shireen? How should I know that she got a tribal sun around her belly button?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw all of Shireen.
Well, who
More than
won
what I was
the
in.
overall? Who was the winner?
Well, see, I have to say that I was going for Honest Road too. I wanted to pick up where with what you said. He
Hmm.
brought energy, he brought personality, and honestly, you just wouldn't even think that Honest Road would have that in him because he seems so nerdy on the outside.
Hmm.
And so I enjoyed his performance, but no, he didn't win. Zulu,
Okay.
I'm talking to
Oh,
Newbie.
honest roll.
No,
Hey,
don't come
Zulu.
over here. He want to come running over here. I'm talking to Newbie about what Shireen did.
Okay, Queen 88 won. I thought she was a judge.
No, not for the pop up, Vibrant. We talking about the pop up challenge. The pop up challenge. No, the pop up challenge. Demetra won.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, Demetra won first place. Um, Trish won second place, and I feel like Honest Road got third place, but I don't know. I don't know because I went to sleep. I did go to sleep, and then I just saw everybody's commentary the next day.
Okay.
So they said T Lounge. Oh, T Lounge got third place. Well, that's good. Because T Lounge did do a great job too. I have to say.
I saw her in two different categories because I know the first time she was having trouble with her, she had to put on, I think she had to double up her top or something because her girls was trying to jump out on her. So I did see
Hmm.
her and she did do great. Hey, Ronnie Q. She did do great.
Oh, Ronnie Q up in here. Give me my
Hmm.
wrench, newbie, so that I can block her. Give me my wrench.
She got a wrench. You can't block her. Y'all gonna leave
Oh,
my Ronnie Q alone.
look, I was just ready. I was ready. But okay, if she got a wrench, then I guess she armored up. I can't do nothing about it.
J Daniel,
Zulu want me to
why?
block. Zulu want me to block her. That's why he barking too. He said block her.
Zulu telling you stop being bad. That's what Zulu saying. You are a mess. You are a mess. The link is pinned, y'all. If anybody else want to come up, we just talking about Herb and the weather and some different stuff. I'm really trying to occupy my mind so I can. I got to sit with some stuff and reset tomorrow because Jay I almost brought the new year in jail, child.
Girl, it must be something up in the water. Girl, don't drink
Mm,
the water. Don't drink it.
trying to tell you.
Don't drink it, newbie.
But I'm proud of myself because I showed great restraint. My kids even said like, and they handled it. It was a person in their own age group that got out of pocket. Because
Hmm.
of who they were, I'm trying to keep. I don't like when people that I care about are at odds. So I try not to put the people I care about in that situation where they may have to choose between me. It was just a whole lot going on. But the kids went
Hmm.
on and handled that situation because I told if that person that pulled what they pulled on me in my house, if
Hmm.
they would have been anybody else, their ass would have been kicked with no thought, no remorse, no nothing. But I'm proud because I was able to hold myself still and think about the situation and look at everybody involved and say,
Hmm.
okay, I can think my way out of this. I don't have to put hands on nobody. And we'll have the talk when I'm still not in the mental space where I'm ready to talk about it to that person, but we'll get there. And I'm proud of myself for that, because this side of 5 years ago, child, y'all would have been like, somebody cash out so we could put some money on newbie commissary.
Lord. But I mean, it get like that sometimes, Newbie. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, like the sometimes with the family, it be the worst. It
Man,
does. Yeah. But I'm happy that you made it out on the other side.
right, right. And I always, Jay Dunn, I always look at me first. And you know, the first thing I thought about, because like I said, this person is in my children's age group. I fought myself for allowing them to get comfortable enough to feel that they could try me. That's my fault. I take all the accountability for that. It won't happen
Mhm.
twice, because I can love you and be kind to you without letting you get so familiar that you look at me like I'm on your level. And I'm not saying I'm better than this person. I'm saying I'm this person's elder. We
Right.
are not on the, we'll never be on the same level. I don't live too long to be on the same level combatively with somebody my children's age. But I did that. I let them get too comfortable. I just let them slide right in. And, you know, that's, I take accountability for that, but I'm going to fix it. Oh, consider it done. Consider it done. I just got to
Mhm.
get in the proper mental space where I'm not saying things strictly out of my feelings, where I am not being cruel. Because if I would have opened my mouth when they came to apologize, and they said, "Do I need to say anything else?" I said, "No, you fine right there. I'm good. That's all. You know, I really don't need the apology, but go ahead." I couldn't. I knew not to open my mouth then, because I would have said things that was cruel that we probably could not come back from. Because I know this mouth is lethal.
I
It's
feel you.
truthful, but it's lethal. So, like I said, we'll get there. We'll get to the talk, but not right now. Not till I'm ready. Not
Right.
till I'm ready.
And you have to do that. It was one of my friends was telling me that. They said that, you can say something to somebody and you cannot come back from what you say. And I do.
Mhm.
I agree with that to a certain degree.
Yeah.
However, I do believe in standing your ground.
Hmm.
And sometimes you might say something, but it might be that something that somebody else needs to hear.
True.
So even if it means that you can't come back from it later, at least you delivered the message that somebody should have been delivered a long
Hmm.
time ago.
Hmm. You're right. You are absolutely right. It's just timing and picking and choosing your battles. Is this worth fighting for? This definitely worth fighting for, but not the way that I would have fought that night. It would. I know I would have been coming from someplace vicious, because I know the mindset that I jumped in instantly.
Mhm.
That, who the f do you think you talking to? I was coming straight from there and nowhere else. I wouldn't have been rational. You get what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
even though I was wronged, it put me in my feelings to a point where I didn't give a damn about nothing else. And I knew this ain't the time to try to talk it out. This ain't the time to try to make no point. This is not the time to try to teach anything, because I want blood right now. I could taste metal in my mouth. So, like I
Mhm.
said, like I said, growth, growth. Because the old newbie wouldn't have cared. But there have been times when I've been young and been a hothead and been stupid and thought I knew every damn thing. And there were people who were good enough to sit me down instead of knocking me down. And that's what I'm trying to be for the ones coming up under me. Yep. Hey, Adrian Pope. Not what you say is how you say it. Very true.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Nuvi. Like, girl, this whole situation that I'm in has got my family scattered. You hear me?
Hmm.
It's everybody that have their own feelings or emotions about it, and it's been a lot of disagreements and things like that. Um, but at the end of the day, I feel like everything is going to be fine. My family is being in uproar, but I'm like, oh well, now y'all finally viewing me as an adult.
Hmm.
Finally. Well, now I got some trouble going on. Now y'all look at me as an adult. Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Is that what it took?
Is that what it took? Because this whole time they done viewed me as the same 19-year-old who mama died. And now this right here, now they actually viewing me as an adult. And I'm like, oh my God. My God. No, Shanice, they not upset with me. Everybody have their own opinions about it because contrary to popular belief, I do have family. Who cares?
Yeah, I can imagine that they upset. And then it's so hard to talk to your family or friends that don't do YouTube. It is so, that is the most awkward talk, trying to explain when things happen over here in YouTube land, trying to get people to understand, because the main question, I like, why do you do it? Why do you, what the hell? They just don't get it. So that's like an awkward, difficult conversation already. And then when it's family, they don't get the dynamics and they just want blood. I've been there. I've been there when I had to try
Mm-hmm.
to tell my friend, whoa, slow down, driver. We ain't doing this. It's not worth it. It's just YouTube. They don't get when I say, how it's just the beef sector. When I say that to my family, they don't get it. So yeah.
Right, but that's the part about it because now that this done been revved up like it has been, I got some crazy cousins up in my family. Some crazy
Mm.
ones. Some crazy ones. And so everybody have their own opinion about these things. But you are right. But I will say that my family was acquainted with YouTube. Because remember, VS was threatening to put the black roses on my mama's grave and stuff. So my family got introduced to YouTube in 2018.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, they were the ones that was right there to go and make sure that nothing got put on her grave.
Wow.
So it's not difficult for me to talk to them about YouTube because they already knew about it from back then with all that.
Okay, got you. But there, and see, here's the thing. I have to monitor myself, keep me in check, how I move in these parts, because I know how other people move and the things that they're capable of, right? And I'm willing to take it. Like in whatever come with it, I'm willing to take it. But I have family members who care about me. So I have to watch how I move in protection of them, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So that's, I guess, if I have a message for you, is just look at some of the things that you've done in retaliation or otherwise and ask yourself, is it worth putting your family through that? And just figure out what you've learned and how you're going to grow moving forward from here. Because this, what you're going through, ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's definitely not worth it, but it is what it is. What I'm gonna tell you is that you have to actually face reality
Mm-hmm.
and not think about it's not worth it. Well, whether it's not worth it or not, the reality is here.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
So yeah, and my family is aware of that.
Okay, and I get that, but do you see what I'm saying? We here now. This where we at. This what we got to deal with. It is what it is. I get all of that. But moving forward, how do we not get back in the same spot?
Newbie, you'll have to ask me that question offline.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not even gonna talk about moving forward because once I
Okay.
start moving forward, I don't even want to talk about it.
All right. All right. And some things, you pretty much know where I'm at with it because we have talked and we've had wonderful conversations. And yeah, yeah, you're right. We're going to just leave that right there. We're going to leave that
Please,
right there.
please trust my judgment. Let's leave it right there.
Okay.
But
So,
anyway,
anyhow,
how is the weather in Mississippi?
it was actually beautiful today. It was sunny, the sky was blue, and it was warm. I only had to wear, I got on a long sleeve little turtleneck deal, and that's all I had to wear all day when I went out. And I did not, and I'm always cold. So, yeah, the weather has been really beautiful here in Mississippi. How's it down there in Georgia?
It was actually cool.
Hmm.
I think we got to like 38 degrees,
Oh,
which is pretty crazy because they were talking about it was going to be some precipitation, but none actually came. But
okay.
that's what they said on the news. So yeah, it was.
My New Year was great, Shanice. How was yours? It's
I
Jay, would
think.
you
Hold
want
on.
to go ahead?
Can I address because Shanice asked me if my family upset with me. My family ain't gonna ever be upset with me. I'm my mama's only child. My family loves my mama and my family loves me. Shanice tried it. I just had to look back at that. She tried it. Why would my family be upset with me about y'all idiots that they don't know?
Mm. She said, "Wait a minute now, y'all a mess." But there are some things that I think about if it was tried on. It's just some of the things that I've heard around these streets, like people calling people's parents and interviewing family members. Baby, let somebody call the newbies. They won't call nobody else. Like, I don't know what other people's family dynamic is, but yeah, like I said, we're a tight little, hey, Khaki, we're a tight little
Yeah,
group.
hey, Khaki.
We scratch and pull each other's hair out, but can't nobody else do it. I ain't even saying if that's right or wrong. It just is what it is in Newbieville.
Right, and that's the thing. Now Shanice talk about wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. No, you wait a minute. You wait a minute, Shanice.
Lord, that's my other one that be cutting up my Shanice. I had to throw her. I had Shanice hostage for about a year. How long did I have you moderating Shanice for about a year? Because I didn't want nobody to block her. They be messing with Shanice.
Get your hold on. She said, let her get her tape. Get your tape then. If you about to come up here, come up then. Come up. Now she gotta go get her tape.
Uh-oh. Stay protected, child.
But Adrian, I didn't see your question. My bad. I didn't see your question because I have my headphones on. So I'm talking to newbie through my headphones. I don't even see where the person put the question.
I don't see it either. Let me go back up. Now, what you say is not what you say, it's how you say it. That was the last comment.
Yeah.
And I'm looking on my phone.
Yeah, I don't see any questions. So I don't know what Adrian talking about. And then now Shanice talk about she fractured her back.
Oh,
Since when? When? Shanice?
well, at least she fractured her back and over there sitting down, not getting in dance competitions, giving soliloquies on broke backs, trying to get the goddamn sympathy vote. I'm just saying. The
But
fuck?
wait a second, newbie. Okay, does
Hmm.
Shanice have a wrench over here?
Not anymore.
Well, can you give me a wrench so I can block her?
Hey, Don, why you trying to block folks?
Well, you wouldn't let me get Ronnie Q, so at least let me get Shanice now.
See? That's how you block your blessings because I was just about to give you a wrench, but you just want to cut up and terrorize people. So you're going to have to wait till the next line.
Oh my God. Daggone it. Shoot. Shoot. I ain't gonna block Shanice no more. Oh, Adrian said I already answered the question. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Adrian. But yeah, newbie, dang, I ain't know I had blocked my blessing.
Let's see.
Oh,
See how you act. Because I'll be, and that's another thing. Like my moderator, I didn't know that half of my moderators don't like each other. Listen, I don't get in other people's stuff. Y'all grown out here. Fight your own battles.
mm-mm. Well, I didn't know that either, newbie.
I can barely keep up with my kids, which one of my kids getting along this week. I don't have time to be getting in other people's fights and keeping up with who mad at who and why. It's that's a whole lot to have to deal with. But they
Yeah,
all get
and I,
along when they be over here, so that's all that count to me.
well, and I believe that. And the thing is, over here with you newbie, people don't just be starting like World War VIII,
Mm,
where everybody just be going ham.
right. And I mean, I let people be who they are. But earlier, somebody was having a conversation about Lovely being over here. Lovely Love always is real chill. We have good talks. One day it was just me and her on the panel for almost 2 hours. We had the best conversation ever. Lovely is always super chill when she over here. I don't have no issues with her. And she said she liked being over here. She said it's like her little woo-saw spot. So that's cool. If that's the energy I give, I guess I'm grateful for that. But I allow people to be who they are because if somebody come over here bothering you, I gotta let you say your piece. Hey, Shanice.
Hey,
So,
what you
Shawnee's,
talking
what
about,
you
Jay?
gotta say? Hold on. Let me
What,
go
Jay?
ahead
It's
and
late. You trying to beat me up?
girl, I'm already. Well, look, I can't even say what I'm trying to do because I might catch another charge. What you
Oh
gotta
my
say,
God,
Shawnees?
you crazy? You know that?
I am,
Can you
but
hear
what
me?
you gotta say?
I
I
didn't
can hear
say
you.
anything. You were talking, and I asked a question, and you got in your feelings. It's okay, baby.
I know, but why you trying to get up here and be nice?
I was being nice in the chat. You the one that called me out. Crazy
No,
ass.
I disagree. Newbie, do you think that she was being nice up in the chat? Do you think that newbie?
Did you
Oh,
just hear
Jake,
me say that I don't get in
quit
other people's
bothering
situations?
everybody. Jesus. She just wanted me to come down there so she can dox me. It's okay. I love her. I told her I'll let her do it. And I'll give her an okay. I told
I'm
her that
not
long
trying to
time
doubt
ago.
you.
I told you you can, remember?
I know, but I never did because I don't want to doubt you.
What?
I don't want to doubt you, Shawnee.
I was giving you full free promotion to do so. It's okay, honey. No, I'm just
I
joking.
know.
Hold on.
Remember last time me, you, and baby girl talked late this time of night? Oh, for a
Yes, y'all was
minute
up on
too.
my channel. But then
Yep.
you acted brand new, like you forgot about that. You be doing the
No, I
most.
did. Oh, Jake, you a lie. Stop it.
Shanice, you be doing the most. I gotta let you know.
What do I say to you? What do I do?
Sh-
Tell me an example. I
sh-
do it most with a lot of people now. That you can't just put yourself out there. You gotta say with everybody else now.
Shanice, you already know that my persona here, I only care about myself. I
Oh,
don't care about what you did to everybody else, what you said to them. I only care about what you said and did to me.
so what did I say to you, Jay? Come on.
You be
What
like,
did I say?
wait, nah, be nice to Lady Nika, nah.
I
Why
didn't
you
say
doing
that.
this, Jake, nah? Jake, nah. Why you talk about Brianna, nah?
Cause you be now you right about that, but that's not be changing up on you. I
That
don't be saying
is,
all these
don't.
disgusting stuff that everybody else say.
But why you gotta question me? Go
I don't
question
question
them,
you. I
nah.
just be like, come on
Go
now,
question
Jay.
them, nah. Shanice, nah. Question
You better leave me alone now.
them, nah.
Got me laughing like my grandma and shit. No, I just came to talk to y'all for a second. I'm up late at night sometimes. I work nights now, and it's like, oh, I can't sleep sometimes.
Well, it is
Newbie,
certainly good to hear from you, Shanice.
Oh, it's great to hear from both of you. I ain't heard. I don't think I ever been on your link, newbie.
It's
I
been a
don't think
minute.
it.
You have, but it was a long
Oh,
time ago.
you know what? I have. It was. I don't hit too many. I hit a couple. I try to stay away because I don't like to hear myself later on because I don't know if I'm acting fool or not. But tonight is
Okay.
a mellow night and I'm by myself, so
See. And
I
see,
was
the last
cool.
time
My
you were up
doctor ain't
here,
home.
you were fussing with Cooling. You and Cooling got to go in at it playfully though.
Yeah,
And
I still don't like her sometimes, but I don't want her in jail.
is she still in jail?
Yeah. Actually, I was throwing a joke in there when they was like, "Where's she at?" And I kind of feel bad, and I never spoke on it again because I was like, when Pazar asked about it the first time, we didn't know what was going on. This before the word came out, and I
Mm,
wrote in the chat like, "She in jail." You know how we always joke like that, some of us or whatever. And it
right,
turned out her ass was in jail for real. I never spoke on it again. I just left it alone. Like I don't believe nobody, especially a mother,
right.
should be in jail.
I hate
Sometimes
to
me and
hear that.
cool and bump heads, but I ain't no hateful person now.
Mm-mm.
not
So
only that, but no, I don't like that coolness in jail. I don't like that you made that joke, Shawnee. But not only that, from what I heard,
oh god.
Coolin' birthday tomorrow. Her birthday
I
January
heard. And she
3rd.
was in there for Christmas. I heard.
Yeah,
What you want?
so
I made the joke. I didn't know for real. I said, hell, I said Spam was in jail when he disappeared. I mean, she disappeared for a while. So I said that about a lot of people. It's not that it'd be a joke that I do. I didn't know fucking she was in jail for real. Like I really stopped talking on it. If you look
girl,
in the comments, I don't
why you cussing at me?
because you try to bring it up like I didn't like that comment, Shanice. And I'm like, wait a
What
minute, I don't even want you in jail. And you do some shit now.
Mm.
look, I can still tell you how I feel, Shawnee.
Okay, and
Hell.
I can tell you how I feel. I'm still scared of your community wall to this day. You ain't did nothing
Mm.
lately.
Damn.
You the terror traumatized me. Like I'm scared.
Yeah,
They
that
be like, go
community
look
wall
on
was a
Jay Sean
monster.
community wall. I'm like, get somebody else to do it.
Mm.
You don't even look at my community wall no more. Don't even look at
Oh
it.
baby, don't worry, I haven't. It's okay. Now I do say something. If you say something funny and come in my timeline, I will laugh like that Queen 88 thing. Cause you was in the comments during the dance hall, you was ready to fall in love. I was like, Jake, sit your fast ass down.
Yeah, I did.
You was ready to give
Girl,
up.
I fell in love only for her to be with Platt. Whoever in the
Ain't
hell
that
Platt
so?
is now.
I didn't even listen to
I'm
the
like,
whole story. I came at the end and I was like, ew, this is below my pay grade. I don't even want to hear about it.
yeah, I don't know, newbie, if you know, but that's why I was following the Mo 3 stuff today. Cause I was ready to fall in love and
With
She was
who?
take
ready to
care of
take
her
care
kid.
of her 8 kids and all. She was ready to
Yeah,
give up
Queen
the check.
88. Because you saw how she was twerking them booty cheeks. And
Okay.
them booty cheeks got the best of me.
Oh
And
wow.
so I was ready to take care of her kids, only for me to find out today, being up in the Mo 3 sector, being nosy, that she done
Uh-uh.
got back with a man that she only known for 2 months. His name is Platinum, but they call him Plat. He ain't got no job. He ain't got no car. He about to try to move in with her. She done turned on Big Baby for him. Girl, she
Yes,
just
I didn't
left
even
me
go through
hanging.
all that. Hi, Abe. Hi, Royalty. They
She
got
left
me,
me
I
hanging,
just
Cookie.
recently.
She what newbie? She left me hanging.
Mm.
She wanted your paycheck, baby. It's okay. She got ours
Well,
and
I
ran
mean,
with
I
it.
I
I
was
heard she cut
telling her.
Bazaar off.
Well, but I was telling her that she could have my paycheck. I was about to put her
Damn.
kids as the beneficiaries, all eight of
Oh
them.
Damn.
my damn. You was
Let me
serious,
make some
huh,
calls
Joe?
and find somebody with a big booty.
Sheesh, I thought you was
Put
gonna
that
get at
Joe.
least more than that. Damn.
Well, look,
That's
I was
deep.
gonna put them as the beneficiary,
All of
but
them?
all of them, yeah. But that's the
Oh, you
thing.
was invested.
Well, no, I told her that she only had a week. Well, I said that on another platform where I said, next week I might change my mind. But before I could even change my mind next week, she already with Plat.
She
Mm-mm.
moved on fast. Broke your little
She
heart. Poor
moved.
baby.
Yeah, but my heart ain't broken. It's not broken.
It's okay. She'll twerk on the way, baby. It's okay. You saved you some money.
It
Yep.
did.
But yeah,
But
it was a mess.
but
I didn't hear it all. I heard pieces of it when I got up earlier, but I didn't even know they was going through all that earlier. I missed all them lies, so I just caught the end stick of it. Then I tried to replay Bazaar earlier, and I heard something. I was like, oh no, let me get off this shit.
Hmm.
So this ain't for
yeah,
me.
the man Platinum had got up there. I don't know if y'all know it, y'all, but this is what I heard allegedly. And he was up there. Did you know that he tried to run over Big Baby with his car?
She said
What?
twice. I was in her
Yeah,
bushes
he
earlier. She
tried to
said
run her over.
twice. It was deep.
Yeah, where they was coming out the club, he was mad about Queen 88, I guess, going to the club for her birthday or something. And it was Big Baby and Candy Cartel was with Queen 88. And he was in the parking lot up in the car and he pressed the gas to
Wow.
go at Big
Yeah,
Baby. But he
it
didn't
seemed
run
like
her
it.
over, but he kept trying to. That's
Mm.
crazy.
Maybe they was partying too hard. That's stupid. I mean, that's a stupid excuse, but fuck all that. Well, she's young. How old is the guy in Queen 88 though? I don't even know how
Queen
old Queen
88 was
88 is.
born in 1988. That's why her name is Queen 88.
Oh, she's younger than me.
We
Oh,
all younger than you, Shawnee.
I little fucker. You better sit down now. I'm only 54. Kiss my ass, Jake. But
Well, that I'm just saying.
88 and born in 88. Ain't that something? That's
Mm.
That's
cute.
why she got. That's why she put that
And
as her
eight
name,
kids.
Queen 88.
God damn. Ain't her favorite number.
Wow.
7 was mine, but only had one. You got me fucked up. Mm-mm. That's a mess. I mean, they like that type of stuff though. When we first was introduced to that them people over there, they were doing some wild stuff, and we heard stories about like airports and all types of stuff then. So you
And
know,
this is the Mo 3 sector?
I don't know. I
Uh
don't know. 88 was most three. I don't know. I'm not sure if she's most three. I can't say that. But back then we met the other young girls that was like hang like Skoka and all them. They all fighting. I think now I can't tell who's friends with who now because
Mm.
I don't even know. But I hope my dogs don't bark because they just moving around since I'm here. They hear people in the background, new voices, and they will act a fool. I'm trying to see. Hope if I go on mute, y'all know why because they act silly
Okay.
sometimes. But they all was friends. But when we first got introduced to them girls, and they was on Bazaar panel, we heard all type of like people putting out they like sex tapes, and it was a whole bunch of stuff going around back then.
Oh.
I don't want to name no names because I don't want to bring it back up, but it was a couple of them. They had like airport sex and all types of crap.
Mm.
It was a mess. They still around. I see them in the Mo 3, but I don't think they Mo 3. They probably just like was more just over there. I don't know. I can't. Don't get me the line. Hell, I don't know. Like I tell
No,
everybody,
they
I don't know
almost
shit.
three. They almost
They
three.
almost three.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
All of them that's in the Dallas area
I
is Mo
I don't
three.
want to be sounding like Paulette and shit, telling news.
Mm.
You know, she'll she'll mix some shit up in the middle. She'll be
Ooh,
starting off
child.
good, but she'll
Ooh,
turn around
child.
right, and she'll fuck a story up in a minute. And she's like, "I don't lie.
Oh.
I don't lie." No, don't get me, Paulette. I'm just saying, you be fucking up some stories sometimes. Love you though, but still, it's the truth. But she be going over there and be fucking up some stories. I be like, look at Paulette. I just sit in the bushes like, look at her ass. And be fighting like a motherfucker. And I
Bless
don't
her.
And
know, but
Shawnee,
they, what?
I have to do you justice and let you know. No, it wasn't airport sex. It
Oh,
was
God.
sex on the drive to the airport.
Mm.
Okay, that wasn't the booty thing, right? I know about that and them two
What?
people.
Yeah, that's what
But
that was. On the way to the airport.
there was another incident. No, it's another one. I know about the booty thing. It's another
Do I
incident
even
where
want to know what the booty thing is?
no, you don't, newbie. No,
Okay.
no, you don't, baby. No, you don't. It's another one.
Okay.
It's another name, Jake.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't gonna bring her up. She seems just like a sweet girl.
Mm.
But this
What?
one, all the mod gating stuff was going on and all that crap, you know. And that's when she was going over there getting into their business at that time. It was like a little before mod gate for real. And they was coming around, you know. One day you'll put two and two together. I'll throw you a little jab or something in the chat one day.
No, no, you don't do newbie like that. So newbie, the booty thing that she talking about.
Well, fuck that. No, that ain't nothing new though. Everybody knows about the booty thing. I wasn't even
No,
talking about the booty
newbie
thing.
don't
I'm talking
know.
about the
That's why
airport
she
thing.
newbie don't know.
But
Mm.
Newbie
Mm.
Channel is not
Mm.
like that. Let's not do that. You know.
Why I was just gonna inform newbie?
Well, she don't need to know all that. I mean, she'll hear about it eventually in a minute because they keep talking about it anyway. Shit,
Mm.
it went on all last year, and I think it happened a year before that. So, and they still fighting and whatever, and cuss each other out. So, she'll eventually somebody will tell her. She'll
No,
find out. Oh God.
newbie.
Go ahead, Jay.
Somebody got their
Just tell her.
booty
Fuck
ate.
it. Go ahead. Just tell her.
Somebody
So,
got their booty ate.
Oh
oh,
God.
While somebody else was driving to the airport. That's
Why
all
did
it
I come
is.
on this link? Yeah, somebody got their booty ate in the car while they was
mm.
right.
Yeah, but as
But that
somebody
ain't what
was
I was talking
driving,
about.
though, newbie.
Yes.
Was the
Like
driver
Jason.
participating or it was two passengers?
No, the
No, the
driver
driver
was
was.
eating the booty.
Oh, dear God.
I'm sorry I laughed because she asked that question. Oh Lord, we gonna get us some shit. They're gonna be like, Shanice and Jake said this. I can see it
Mm.
tomorrow. And fuck all y'all because I didn't do shit. You already
Wow.
know, Jake. I always give somebody in some shit. Especially my ass. Newbie, you gonna be safe because neither one of us gonna talk about you. But Jake gonna
No,
ace up
and
go.
that's the thing.
Look, Jake gonna hit a link and be
Everything.
like, I was on Newbie Link last night, me and Shanice. My ass gonna be at the doctor or sleep somewhere and ain't gonna even know what the fuck happened. Next thing I know,
I just said she
Shanice,
writing this down.
you know it. Shanice said, I can hear her now. You know how
Mm.
she is. Oh, messy ass. It's
Well,
okay. I'm gonna
no,
get your foot back.
this is what I'm gonna say. The booty eating is allegedly. I was
Oh,
not
okay.
there. Shanice was not there. Newbie was not there. We
Amen.
didn't see. We didn't see the booty get ate. We just
Amen.
heard about the booty got ate.
And we
And
don't eat
Amen.
also
I'm
booty.
they
right
was
there with
driving.
you.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we
eat booty.
saw
I
that
can't
they was
speak for
driving.
Jake. Right.
Huh?
Yes. No, I just said we don't eat booty, but I don't know if you eat booty or not. So I just said I don't.
Girl, no, I ain't never ate no booty before.
Well, we don't eat booty either, so we innocent.
I
We don't know
see.
Girl,
nothing. We wasn't there,
the first
and we
time I
don't.
tried to finger a booty, I got
Oh my
traumatized.
God! Why did I bring this shit up? Oh my God!
So you know I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh my God! Okay. How was your New Year's, Jake? Fuck it.
It was
Mm.
I know how
great.
to. What you do? What you cook? Did you cook?
Yeah, the black eyed peas. I
Oh,
had some
I
leftover
didn't
black
even.
eyed peas.
I'm
Huh?
so mad. This is my first year I didn't make no black eyed peas. And my husband was home alone. I didn't cook none. I literally
Mm.
had to work for like the whole weekend. I was pissed too. Because I
Oh,
worked Christmas too. And they set me up for both of them. But I go out of town next week, so I ain't tripping. Fuck them.
Well, yeah, I did black eyed peas and I did some cabbage.
Oh, that's nice. You ain't make no meat?
Well, I put andouille sausage up in my black eyed peas and in my cabbage.
Oh, did you put a
mm,
black eyed pea in your wallet? Like our grandmas used to tell us to do?
No, my grandma had me putting cabbage in my wallet. I never put a black eyed pea up in it.
Cabbage?
Yeah,
My
because
great
that's the
aunt.
green. That's the
Oh
green for the
wow.
money.
Oh
mm.
well, that's different. I've never did that. Will it stink later though?
Right.
Well, you only put that in there in order to get through the new year. And I mean, after a couple of weeks, yeah, you can take it out. But cabbage is not one of those vegetables that really just go bad so quickly.
Well, I heard you talking about how you used to call your great aunt to cook, and I do the same thing to this day. She still lives. My grandmother died at a young age, but I call my great aunt, and that's how I learned how to cook most of my dishes. And
Hmm.
she's the one that told me put the black eyed pea in my wallet. I've been doing it for every year. This year I didn't put one though,
Mm.
but
Oh,
it's
I
okay. I
never
still got my
did do
last year's
a
one.
black eyed pea.
Yeah, she always made us put a pea in our wallet. She's very superstitious too, so she's like
Yeah,
80
my
years
family is
old.
like that too.
I've never heard the
But
black eyed pea one. I've heard the cabbage, and then some people actually boil money and then put that in the wallet.
oh wow.
Yeah, and then it's what is the one? Somebody this year told me I had never heard it before. Let a man be the first person to walk through your door on the new year. Then they went into specifics of what kind of man. Let it be a man with some money, and I'm thinking which door. So I think I'm
I did
covered
hear
because
about that you need to come in with money in your bank account or something like that. But I've never heard about the man. Like they, they come up with stories from these 1970s and all this other crap stuff too. It's up to you if you believe. If you superstitious, then
right.
believe it. If not, then it
But
is what
newbie,
it
my
is.
question is, what is that man supposed to do? What is
When he
he
walked through
supposed
the
to do when he
door,
walk?
you ain't gonna be able to get
I
rid of
don't
his
know.
ass if he ain't no good. Let a
Well,
man
the
walk
same
through the
one
door.
been walking through my door for the longest, so I just let
Look,
him come
right.
through
Now
both
that's
doors,
different.
the
Let's talk
front
about this
door,
new
not the
women that
back door.
believe in that stuff. Shit, tell 88
Yeah,
that
because
you better
I
watch
ain't
it.
never heard of that before.
I had never heard that either. I've never heard that.
I wonder if that's still the same even for lesbians.
Oh
Mm,
God.
see, it's
Well,
all
you do
different
call
kind of rules,
yourself a
ain't it?
grown ass man, so I mean,
Well,
what?
I do walk through my front door, but I'm trying to figure out if it's something that's gonna bring me some good luck. Then I could call the maintenance man or something.
Oh my, ew,
Girl, I
pineapple.
don't believe in luck. Do good and be good, and good will come to you.
I believe that. Thank you. I believe. I truly believe in that. You good person, general. All things come good back to you.
Right.
I'm with you on that, movie. Jake, are you dating anybody?
Girl, do you know how traumatic dating is for me at this moment?
I believe it. I mean, you can have a friend. You need to start dating.
Girl, no, I ain't got time for
Like lunch
nobody else to send me
dates.
back to court.
Nothing
No, I
serious,
don't.
nothing sexual, just lunch dates, out and dates, something to do dates type stuff that you
No,
probably a little
I'm
attracted to.
traumatized. I'm traumatized, and I have
You're
my
not
medical records to
traumatized.
prove it. My medical records prove it.
Jesus
You don't
Christ.
tell me
Okay.
what I am.
Okay, baby. Okay. You're right. I'm just asking. I'm throwing a little thing out there for you just in case. It'd be nice. Keep you out
Mm-mm.
this little YouTube bull crap. I can't even talk because I be in this shit too and I'm married. So let me shut the fuck
Hmm.
up.
Yeah, you better leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone, baby.
Hey,
I'm gonna leave
Michi.
you alone. Hey, Michi. Hello, everyone. Whoever, how many people? I don't even know how many pushes. I can't even move my phone. I can't even work this stuff like that. I still see
And
us.
newbie,
Hmm?
The reason why I ain't cussed out Shawnee's is because it's
Oh
your
God,
channel.
you wouldn't cuss me out anyway.
I
You
would.
cussed me out before though.
I know, but it was
On
on my channel.
no, it was on HB channel. I was ready to go up and meet your ass in Atlanta. You pissed me off
Mm-mm.
that morning too. I was threatening my nigga was in the background like, who you talking to? Like we was like, you called me out type of bitches. And then you once you got to know me, you calmed down though, but you cussed me the fuck out on HB channel. I was mad than an M effort too. Excuse my French.
J
But
Dub,
you
you was
cussed
over
me
the
out before.
HBs cutting up.
Yeah, I went
Well,
on
that
there.
was
I went on
because
the link and I said something smart, and you was like, "You don't like me, bit." I was like,
Mm-mm.
I was being nice, and Jake just started cussing me out, calling me all type of bees. And I'm like, wait a minute. I
well,
think
newbie,
HB deleted that too.
newbie. In my defense,
Uh
when Houston Bread started her own channel, everybody was going over there. I was over there supporting Houston Bread, and there
Mm-hmm.
was a lot of the people that couldn't stand me that was coming over there trying to be friendly. I didn't trust them because you can't stand
Yeah.
me.
As soon as I hit that
I
link, she cussed me out, newbie. Don't listen to that.
let me tell you, newbie. Let me give you that because Shanice,
She don't
you
even
ain't
remember.
special. Yes, I do. I cussed out Shawnee's on Houston Breads. I cussed out Fake Yaya on Houston Breads. I cussed out Miss Toby on Houston Breads.
I wasn't even being mean. See what I'm saying? I was acting just like this. And she just came and spiraled on me. I was like, wait the fuck a minute. Like,
But see, I
I,
didn't know what your angle was. Now you can't expect me to read your
well,
mind.
you got at least allow a person to say hello, to at least see or get a sentence out before you start calling them bees.
Well, I
You
didn't know what
probably,
you were saying hello to me for.
and then I turned around and hit your link a couple months later and we had a whole conversation for like 2 hours. Ain't that
See.
something? So you should
But
apologize to me for real, Jake. But you don't like to apologize to people when you wrong.
I do apologize. The last time I apologized was to Lady Nika and she gave me her ass to kiss. Now you
Well,
want me to give a free apology?
you should give me an apology because you were wrong that time. And we look at us now. Now, you know what? You don't have to give me an apology because I don't like to apologize either.
No,
Unless
Shanice,
I'm
I don't
ready.
mind. But don't treat me how Lady Nika did. Don't act up in a
I don't
week
have to
after
treat
I
you like that because I
apologize.
won't allow you to. I won't allow you to come at me like you be trying to strong or and she be trying to be nice. I'll cuss your little ass out. Like, all right, little motherfucker. She's trying to hold a channel. I don't have one. Okay. I like you now, but you ain't about to be doing all that extra. You go extra now, and you can't deny that now, Jake.
I
And
just
you
be
like to
going
you
extra. I
like to
be
pick.
asking questions.
You like to pick, baby. You picks. And you like to see how far you can go. And it'd be funny for at the beginning. But then at the end, after so long, and if it ain't going the way you wanted to go, you pick and pick and pick and pick more. And it could really get
Give
under somebody's
give
skin
me an
if you allow it.
example. Give me an
Oh my
example.
God. Hell, anytime you don't get your way. Shit.
No,
Somebody
no.
picks you off.
Give me an example.
Let me think of something. Shit, I get mad at you. I mean, you doing a lot though, Jake. I was about to call you my father-in-law name. You do it a lot. I can't give you a prime example because I can't think right now because I'm not thinking of that. I don't want to change our dynamic right now, you know. But you
Well,
do
I just
pick
want to
though.
have an example. Because people
Okay.
love to reach back in 2019,
I'm
2020, but they can't tell me what I did in 2023.
okay. Prime example. Okay, another example today. You were on because I was in the bushes. You were on what's her name, Big Baby's channel, and you was
Hmm.
trying to express something about Bizarro. And true
That's
enough,
Pizarro. That's not
you
Nika.
no, but no, I'm not talking about. You want me to give you an example of a certain person? I'm just throwing you an example of how
But
you pick,
you
baby.
you were telling me that I'm picking and picking about Nika. Fuck Pizarro. I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
pick
saying
all
you
day
pick
long
it.
because I don't like to
Hey, hey,
be.
hey, hey,
She
hey,
don't like
hey,
me.
wait. Wait a minute. I was talking about how you like to pick. I didn't say specific person. I'm saying like once you get a little upset about something, you pick and pick. And I'm trying to give you an example how you pick and pick. I'm
But
not trying to go on a certain person.
don't give me no example about Pizarro when Pizarro took
It's
$800,
not even
eight
about
hundred and
Bizarro. I'm
fifty
just
dollars
trying to
from me.
listen, honey. I'm not even trying to give you an example of any type of person. I'm just trying to give you an example how you pick, baby. That's all.
Well,
I wasn't
Pizarro
trying to
is
put a
not the
name on
best.
or anything. Like I just used
No,
Pizarro
no.
because I
I
thought that
just
happened
want to know
today.
what I did to Nika. That's
I
what
know
we
I
were
can't give
talking
you
about.
that. I can't give you that, honey, because that's something that you and Nika gotta handle. Now I was just trying to give
No,
you an example of how you pick. You asked me to give you an example, and that's what I thought you was
yeah,
talking about.
because you were talking about me picking with Nika.
No, you brought up Nika, and I said you like to pick. Remember
Did
context
you
now.
hear it, Newbie? Newbie, am I tripping?
Oh
She
God.
was talking in general. You were talking about Nika. She was talking in
Yes.
general.
Thank you. And I'm literally
Right,
talking
but
about.
she can't give me no example about no damn Pizarro.
I don't
Please.
want. It's not. I wasn't even. It's what. Not even about Bizarro, honey. I'm just talking about how you was picking, trying to get the point across, and you picked, baby. That's all. Well, the situation could have been dead, and once the baby, when Big Baby said she don't want to hear about it, she's not gonna watch it, and you just kept going and picking. That's what I was talking about, and I'm not trying to
Oh
argue
yeah,
with you. Now you,
but that was because no, that was because it was Pizarro. But okay, let's move on.
yeah, but it's not. It's nothing about a certain person. I'm not calling you out for like that. No, that's not my battle. That's not my fight. Y'all are grown. I'm not doing all that. Okay, and I'm not about to sit here and fight you over there. I ain't come on this link to fight you about
I'm not
this.
trying to fight you. I was
I'm
asking
just
you.
saying. But you picking at me now.
I'm not picking at you. I was asking you to give me the example.
And I was telling you what I was trying to tell you, and you weren't trying to hear
Okay,
what I was trying to say. See what I'm saying? But it's okay. Let's move on. Okay, we having a
great.
good dialogue right now. Nobody's in this newbie channel. We can fight on yours. How about that? Give me let's say Saturday. I'll come cut your ass out. We can fight Saturday together on your
Oh
channel.
Lord.
Okay?
You're not gonna cuss me out.
I ain't gonna cuss you out because you ain't gonna cuss me out. How about that? Ain't that right?
Move on.
I know, baby. Yes. Was your black your was your was your beans good? What did you put in them first of
Yeah.
all?
I used andouille sausage. I had granulated onion, and then I used garlic powder,
Okay.
and I put I don't use Lowry's. I use Tony Satchery seasoning salt. I
Yeah,
mean, it's pretty simple.
I don't buy seasoning salt at all. So I don't like seasoning salt or meat tenderizer. But that's okay. You didn't make no cornbread or anything?
No, I don't be eating carbs like that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I forgot. You right. You
okay.
don't.
Now,
You
how do
don't.
you do your cabbage? Because some people do theirs in a deep skillet. Some people do it in a pot. How do you do your cabbage?
It
Well,
depends.
this is this. Oh, well, who you was talking to, Nuki?
No, you go ahead, Jake. Cause you made
Okay,
cabbage. I didn't cook.
so this is my second year doing it, where I actually bought the shredded cabbage in the bag because
Okay.
I used to would always get the head of cabbage and then have to chop it up, but that's hard to do because cabbage is really thick to get through. And so what I did learn from one of my friends is that you can get the shredded cabbage that's already up in the bag and you can saute it almost like a stir fry. So that's what I did.
Okay. Okay. Because I don't like I'm not a big cabbage eater, but I cook it. My family eats it. But when I do have it, I don't like it real mushy. And some people boil theirs in too much water. Cabbage makes its own water.
Mm. And that was the problem too for me, newbie, because when I get a whole head of cabbage to cook it like traditionally, then
Hmm.
I have to put it in freezer bags and freeze the leftovers and all that.
Right.
But when I learned that I could just stir fry it, then I'm still able to incorporate that with the new year. But I didn't really have to just cook a whole bunch of it.
Well, okay.
Yeah, no water is needed for no cabbage. I never put water.
Mm-mm.
I probably put a little bit at the pot to
Right.
feel. I do the skillet or the pot. I do more the skillet if I'm like frying, like this, like trying to do a little fried cabbage or what. But I rarely do fried for real, because most of my family's kind of big when they were all here when younger. So I'll make a big pot of it. And usually two heads will do us. do us really fine for real, you know.
Okay.
Unless I'm having guests over. If I'm having guests, I probably do about 3, 4 at the most. But I
Well, I
still is like
ended
for me
up
and my.
I couldn't find black eyed peas, so I had some field peas, and then he went and got some purple hull peas. He was able to find those. I made the purple hull peas going into the new year. Them
Hmm.
kids woke their little hungover butts up that morning, and I put them in the slow cooker and just let them go all night.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think I
yeah.
got a
That's how I cook
bowl
mine
that
with some
big.
turkey butts. Oh yes. But
Mister
you know,
was
I
able
don't
to
even
get a
eat beans. I don't
spoonful.
eat black eyed peas or beans like that. I'll eat a scoop because I make them for my mother and
Mm,
my father in law every year, usually, because my mother in law now them cook their own and my aunts and stuff. We don't really get together on New Year's, but I make some for my father in law, his fiance, and then my mother, of course. Other than that, I'll eat a small bowl, and my husband maybe take a spoonful. The kids don't eat the beans like that or nothing. But I will make.
okay.
But you got to buy the beans like around Thanksgiving, because New Year's
Yeah.
come, everybody's looking for them.
Right.
I've learned that years ago. Like everybody's looking for them. They always hard to find, and they be the last resort at the 8 stores that you might find them. You know, and who wants
Mm,
to do that? Like this couple days
right.
before New Year's. You know, but
Hey, Roddy Q.
Hey newbie, hey Shawnees. Now, what kind of
hey,
beans are
Brother
you
Q,
talking about?
Say
we were
again.
talking about black beef.
What kind of black eyed peas?
Go ahead.
Black eyed peas or black beans?
Black eyed peas at
Black eyed
first.
peas.
Okay.
I'm going to
Well,
mute
I
for a
did.
second.
Well, my husband did gumbo. I was the sous chef. It made it much easier. So, yeah, that's what we did for New Year's, and
Okay.
the
Oh, that
cabbage.
sounds nice. I don't know how to make a
Yeah,
gumbo.
yeah.
Hell, I don't even know
What is
what
this?
when Jake talked about liver. I don't know how to make. I don't eat it though. I'll eat a
Mm.
gumbo though, but I don't eat liver and stuff, so I don't know how to make that either. I know how to make a roux, but
Now,
no, I don't eat liver.
yeah, because I know how to make a roux for making homemade gravy because I always make homemade
Right,
gravy since I was
right.
a kid. So I perfected that. But I'm gonna drop a link to this guy in the back chat who does the Southern cooking because my aunt used to always do our gumbo, and I'm telling you, family would come from all over with their little Tupperware bowls and lids and stuff, and she'd be like, "Y'all don't be to pick all the meat out the gumbo," and she
Wow.
did the recipe, and nobody really tried to make it or whatever. So I would
Mm.
see
Mm-hmm.
what she was doing, but I went to this dude. I think his name is Tony. I'm gonna drop his link in the back, and he does all New Orleans cooking, and he is so Charlie Andrews, I think his name is. He has a YouTube
Okay.
page, and he is so good and thorough, and he just like walks you through every step and process real quick and easy. So I
Okay.
love his videos. I'm gonna find this link and I'm gonna put it back there. But cabbage is what I came up here to ask you guys about. See, my husband doesn't
Okay.
eat bacon, and my mom used to always add just a little bacon fat in the pot before she sweated the cabbage down. And so I didn't,
Hmm.
we don't eat cabbage much because that's how I know how to make it. Now
I
his
don't.
sister-in-law
I
made
don't use
some.
pork in my cabbage or greens. I use turkey
Me
butts.
either. Yep.
I don't use. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
use
use
pork at
turkey.
all.
I I use turkey tails in my greens. So I didn't think that. And what I think she used to put ham hock or neck bones in the cabbage. I think so. I
Mm.
use turkey tails in my greens, and or I may use a drumstick. I would pre-boil it and let it be falling off the bone. Then I take the bones and those little ligaments out of there, and then the
Right.
turkey will just like fall apart. And then I put my greens on there when it's very little water because the water is already seasoned from the turkey and whatever seasoning I put in there. So that's exactly how I do my greens. But my sister-in-law made some cabbage for our wedding, and I never saw this before anybody in my family do this before. She put some onions in there, she put bell pepper in there, and she like made a big, huge pot. And I was like, my family gonna roast her. They ain't gonna eat this cabbage. Girl, they killed that cabbage. They was like, who made the cabbage? That was so good. Do you guys put onions
Oh
or bell
wow.
pepper in your cabbage?
Yes.
Not bell peppers, onions. Yes. We're not a pepper fan.
Okay.
I am, but not too much. My
Uh-huh.
kids weren't a
Yeah.
pepper fan growing up, so you had to hide it
Yeah.
type
So
stuff, like in your meatloaf and crap like that. Chop it
Mm.
up
that
fine.
was that was that was the first time I ever seen somebody. But I love bell pepper. I I always cut up my onions and my bell pepper, and I will, chop them up in the food processor, and then I'll put them in the
Mm-hmm.
freezer bag, and I'll put them in the freezer. So whenever I'm cooking and I need some onion, it's already chopped up, and I can break it off. I
Yep.
can break it into, just break it in a little piece and to throw it in what I'm cooking. And then like some things where I want to hide it, I will chop it up so fine that the onion is like pureed, and then I'll add
Right.
that into it if I
Yep.
really want to hide it.
I used to make a puree with like parsley. It was green. I don't make it anymore. Like a meat like tenderizer type stuff, like my pork chops. It was like I think what's her name that she died? The mama, the ghetto mama that used to do the cooking. She taught me this. It was a while ago. I
Auntie
stopped doing it
Fee.
though. Yes.
Auntie Fee.
And I used her green that green. It looked at a mess, but I'm telling you, like to soak your meat in, it really worked. Like as a puree, like a meat, tenderizer and a marinade type stuff, and it really worked. I used to put that in my freezer. And sometimes you can put it in a big Ziploc bag, along with your onions and your peppers. You can put them in small ones and put them in a big one, and just take out a bag at a time. When you like smaller portions for the family or for that time for the meal or whatever. I stopped doing all that because
Exactly.
I ain't got all these kids around here so much now. It's just me and my husband. Like I don't even use my dishwasher no more. I got dishes in my sink right now. I need to clean.
I don't use my dishwasher either, but I'm
I
still
don't. I clean my
adjusting to
dishes
not
still.
cooking so much. I can't. If I try to cook small, it just builds and builds like I'm still cooking for 14 people.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't cook that much now. If I know somebody's coming over, I'm having guests, or if I know
Hmm.
the kids is in town, like are coming over. My son comes over. He's only around the corner, and then my nephew, one of my nephews is in Texas, and the other one he's a little farther out with his dad or whatever. But if my son and his friends come over or something like that, I'll cook. Like if I'm having a barbecue, I'll cook. But if it's just me and my husband and my mom come over, because my mom's really the only one that be really here as much.
Okay.
My mom's ill or whatever, so I get her a lot. But other than that, my father-in-law comes over, but he got a little wife, a little woman now, so he don't need me as much no more. Other than
Okay,
that,
Dad.
it's just us, and I just don't. I got deep freezer and just a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh, my husband eat his chicken, shit,
What is it
chicken,
with men
chicken,
and chicken?
chicken, chicken, chicken. I mean, chicken, chicken. I'm making chicken right now.
Mm-mm. I'm
Chicken,
so
like,
sick
Now,
oh
of a
my
chicken.
god.
now, see the problem I have with my cooking style and my husband, what I'm used to and my husband's used to. See, because I like slow cooked food. I like red beans and rice that's been slow cooked. I like chili. I like
Yes.
I'll cook my spaghetti sauce all day, and I don't mix my spaghetti in
Yes.
it. So what I do is like I've been doing this for years. I had one of my male cousins live with me, and he ate like I ate. So I would make a big pot of spaghetti sauce. I'll make some chili. I'll make some lasagna. I'll make some like dressing. Like when I mix my dressing for Thanksgiving, I'll put a whole big Ziploc bag of it uncooked in the freezer. So when Christmas time come, I just got to thaw it out and throw it in the oven. I don't do because that's a lot
Yep.
of
Smart.
steps. So that's how I do my dressings, and I always have some for New Year. I mean for Christmas after Thanksgiving. So what I do is I'll make a big pot of something, and I'll put it into small freezer bags, and I make sure I get all the air out and Ziploc it closed, fold it over, and then like if I'm in the mood for spaghetti, if I'm in the mood for lasagna, if I'm in the mood for any particular type of thing that I eat on the regular, red beans and rice. All I have to do is make some rice, pull the bag, and I put it in like two portion size,
See,
enough to get
we
two
eat alike
portions, and
around
then
here.
I
Yeah.
can pull that out.
Yeah, well, spaghetti, like, I can't even make spaghetti. Like, he don't eat that piece of spaghetti, lasagna. It's like my kids did, but I don't even have to. I barely make spaghetti now because it's just me. And if I do, I make some chili, and I'm telling you, it took me a week to eat. I had to freeze it and then get the
Mhm.
rest of
Hmm.
it to my mom because I didn't. It wasn't nobody here to eat it but me, and I ate it for like 3 days myself
But
before I froze it, and then turned around,
uh-huh.
unthawed, and
But
gave
see,
it to my
that's
mom before she left.
See, that's why after you get finished eating it, after it cool down, that's why you put it in freezer bags. And then so
Yeah,
like, next month, if you may have the urge for chili, because you're gonna chili yourself out if you try to eat what you
yeah.
make, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
Honey,
like
by the third day, I
that
was like, I'm tired of
hmm
chili. I
yeah.
was tired. It was good though, but I just was
Uh-huh.
tired. Like I ate it like
You
3 days
get tired
straight.
of it.
I'm not lying. I got tired of it. I don't even like leftovers usually, but that day, because I've been wanting it, but I ain't made it in a while, and I ain't had no spaghetti. I usually eat a lot of spaghetti too. When the kids was here, I ate a lot of cooked a lot of spaghetti, Alfredo, and all that crap they like. You know what I'm saying? But now it's
Uh-huh.
like chicken, 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 pork chops here. I might make me something on the side or steak and hamburger. I make different meals. Like sometimes I used to make like 2 meals a day type shit because people eat
Mm.
different. It's a
Uh-huh.
mess. It's a mess. But I eat like that. I eat the spaghetti, the pizza, the lasagna. Oh, my Chucky loves some lasagna, some homemade lasagna, baby. He'll fall in love with you. You hear me? Some
Mm.
good
Mm,
lasagna.
I have me some enchiladas up in there. I have like 4 or 5 enchiladas in the per bag and stuff. Girl, I used to have every type of thing.
Yes.
I used to really love when my cousin lived with me, because it would be days like when I'd be off, I would just cook all different things it didn't make any sense, but I'm not cooking for dinner. I'm cooking for future
For the
dinners.
week,
And
right?
girl, that was
Yes.
the
Right.
Like for
thing.
later. So you ain't got when
Right.
you got
Hmm
you ain't got the time and stuff. Yes, of course. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely
It's
with you
still
on
the
that
same
one.
way. My stand-up freezer is full of nothing but Rubbermaid bowls, freezer bowls. It's just all what anything you could think of is probably back there. I need to go through. That's what I need to do for the new year. Clean out that freezer and see
Yeah,
all
that'd
what's
be a
in there.
job. That'd be a
I need to clean
job.
mine
My
out
deep
too.
freeze. My deep freezer. I was like, I've been putting it off. I've been putting it off. I said I was going to do it before the New Year's, but I have to clean out my deep freezer as well.
I do too. I got a lot of ice and I do too. And get unpacked. The one in my garage, I don't even like. It's just a top. My white refrigerator is in my garage. I use that for drink stuff, like
Mhm.
drink
Hmm
pops, sodas, waters. But I don't use the top part for the freezer part at all. I might start using
hmm
that for like when I like save food, because the deep freezer I have is like you got to bend over with the long one. So I don't want to go digging
The
the things
chest.
that I packed up.
Right.
Yeah, so,
Mhm.
so I probably start using that one for like when I make little simple meals like spaghetti or something that I don't eat all of, and then later on package it for me later, and I can use that for lunch or something. That'd be smart because I don't use that
That'd be
at
Shanice,
something.
get
all.
you some crates. And that's what I got a newer freezer now and it came with baskets. But before that, I would take milk crates and put
Uh
like
huh.
all the ground beef in this crate, chicken in this crate, like that, separated in crates.
Mm.
Cause all that digging,
Yeah, because
that food
it's
will be
it's
down
a
there for 10
mess.
years waiting on me.
Now
Hmm
I try to like organize the best of the way I can. I keep the chicken on one side. I'm a Virgo, so you know how we are. Like we're very picky, in
Hmm.
particular. Like, but it's just like when the people get in there and start moving stuff. Oh, it
Yes.
drives me crazy. But it
hmm
still works out. I got shelves at the top, but I use that for like vegetables, like little quick little baggy stuff. Like bag
Okay.
vegetables, small bag
Uh-huh.
vegetables, because I don't buy the big ones no more. So I just do the
Yeah, I
small
do
bags
it for like
vegetables and little
hash
stuff at the top.
browns.
Right, little
I do it
stuff
for
that's
hash brown,
even with the
fried
hash
rice,
brown
Mhm.
French
pack, the big
fries.
pack.
Hmm
Right, little stuff. And I got like four of them at the top, but if you go deep down, that's where
Mhm.
everything sits. And I got a little shelf in there too on the right that I can sit stuff on too, where I sit my seafood. Like I count a quarter, but I know it. Everybody else don't know how it's organized. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
they get digging in there and be like this and everything looking because I separate my meat because we don't have a big family here no more. So my chicken breast is not with my everything ain't with my chicken wings and my chicken thighs. You know what I'm saying? I barely,
Right.
hmm
you know, it's my seafood is not with my pork chops. Like I separate stuff in my meat
hmm
packages. I buy the big package and I separate them for our
Yeah,
home. Like when I cook it.
that's how I. That's how
So
we do it too. We'll get a big pack and then I break the packs down, and that's why I
sandwich
swear,
bag it out, honey.
I
Yep.
swear, I swear by them freezer bags, and you just got to make sure you get all the air out. Because the problem that I have with using the freezer bowls and things like that, because I don't like that coating of ice that
Yes.
it'll get on top of it. It makes me feel like it's burnt,
Yes.
freezer burnt.
Definitely.
So I always get the freezer bags, and plus you can stack so many of them up. You can flat pack them
Yep.
so much better than the bowls. So
Mhm.
that's
Yep.
why I do the freezer bag. Hmm.
I
Okay.
go to the
J
grocery
Dog, you
store. I
still
go to
awake up
Sam's.
there?
Jackie is quiet, isn't she?
I'm here,
She
newbie. I'm
Jake
Okay.
respecting
She
your
got quiet
channel.
because
I'm
Jaden
Ronnie Q
respect.
got on the panel.
I'm
ordering
respecting your channel.
DoorDash.
Okay.
She ordering DoorDash.
You know, and go to Sam's to get like them
I'm
sandwich bags. Don't
ordering
be going up.
DoorDash at almost
Oh
3
gosh, you about to
I'm
a.m.
fight. Ronnie
no,
Q, you
I'm
gonna be
just being
fighting now.
facetious. Like you don't cook. You don't seem like one who cook a lot at home, so this isn't like
But I
pertinent
got a
to
whole
you're
channel
not going to
called
join
The
in
Last
on this.
Done where I show my cooking.
Okay, great. Thank you, Dayton. My bad.
Well, we having a good conversation. Let's
Now
all
go
get
to
along.
Costco and what?
I go to Sam's. You
Go to
know, you get about a
Costco and
four
what?
pack, the big old bulk of sandwich bags. They go by the side. Like I get the large ones always when I go to Sam's because of the meat
Mm-hmm.
wise and meat repacking stuff. And you get like a four boxes of them, like a four pack for
Right.
like under $20. And that's where I buy my bulks from. I mean, I've never been a bulk fan unless I had a lot of people in the home, but now, like as far as them type of things or paper towels or something like that, I'll buy in bulk, or
Mm-hmm.
soap or something like that, something that we use on a daily. But them sandwich bags, I
Washing
literally got
powder,
some.
soap,
Yes,
paper towels,
I
toilet
literally got
tissue. Mm-hmm.
sandwich bags that I probably bought
Newbie.
last year, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop down because I really want to
Oh,
say
Jake,
something to Ronnie Q, but I'm trying to
stay,
respect your
Jake.
channel.
Just listen. You could just enjoy join in the conversation. It don't have to be like that. Come on, we're having a good conversation. You were having one too.
No, and I know that, but I didn't want to drop down without
She's not
newbie knowing
bothering
that.
you. She's not bothering you, honey. Come on.
I said my bad. So if you have anything to say
It's
beyond
okay.
me saying, "Oh, okay, my bad," that's on you,
You
Jada.
can
It's
talk
not
to
on me.
us if you don't. It's okay. Just come on. We were enjoying each other just a minute ago. Nothing changed. You can go in and add some commentary too. So what do you do, Jake, as far as storing food and stuff? Come on, help out.
Well, I already
Don't be
said that I do freezer bags because I'm only
okay.
one person.
And
Yeah.
how do you store yours? In little Ziploc bags as well, like us?
Correct. I will get the gallon bag, but no, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay,
Newbie, thank you
okay.
for having me.
Oh God.
Well, thank you for coming.
Okay.
I enjoyed
All
you.
right, Jake. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
Make sure you spell my name right for your next video, Jada.
You know
She'll be
what?
okay. She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Y'all
She'll
ladies,
be
hold the
okay.
mic for a minute for me. I'm going to get a Pepsi. Y'all done got my nerves up. I need a Pepsi.
Oh, it's late
uh,
for a Pepsi. Oh yeah, we was about to hang up.
I
Come on, but
I want to see that thing she got on her hand. That's nice. That little thing that goes around her wrist and her finger.
who
I want to see
newbie?
that when she comes back. Uh huh.
Oh, okay, I gotta see it.
It's like a bracelet and it goes around a middle finger. I want to see that. But yeah, I just hate like my husband. He like, oh, he's from New York, and I'm like, oh, you just like these old fast meals, and like he want a steak grilled or something like that.
They
It's
they
like,
do fast and they cook fast too. Mine's cook
mm-hmm,
fast. I can't, and
mm-hmm.
he makes a mess, so I hate when he cooks. Like I was like, New Year's, don't even worry about cooking. I'll order something or something. Like he cooks fast and he makes a freaking mess at
It
while he's
makes a
doing it.
freaking
Like, and it
mess.
drives me
I
crazy. It
I'll
drives me
go in
crazy.
there and I'll put the spoon holders. I put more than one out. I put one on the stove and on the
Honey,
cabinet on the
I
side of the
put
stove.
towels on the oven thing door and everything, and it's like he ain't use shit. I be so
Exactly.
upset. I
You,
literally
you,
just cleaned my kitchen earlier from him cooking dinner from last night, and I'm like, well, from this, I think last night or so, he had some stanks, some pots left, and I was just looking at my stove, and I was like, he didn't see this shit dripping, like it's just like, oh, I mean, I love him to death, but
yes.
cooking is not what he just be doing too much and too fast. He be doing
Yeah.
too
And
much
now
for me.
now my husband, he does cook all the meats on the holiday.
Now,
That's his thing, and
oh, the
I
grill,
enjoy
yeah,
him.
yeah.
He'll no, he'll fry a turkey. He'll make uh
Oh, he good.
he'll make like
I won't get
roast.
mine
He'll
that.
do Oh yeah, he know how to cook some meat because he like I hate when somebody mess up a piece of meat. You know he is about his meat because that's their little thing going to the butchers and all this type of stuff. So he takes his meat serious. He'll cook prime ribs, all these types of things. So I'll let him have the meat. But girl, yesterday if I wasn't like going behind him, picking up the spoon off the countertop, putting it right
Yes.
next to the
Yep.
girl, wiping down the countertops.
I want him
I
to
just
let
got to
my
be in the kitchen.
only meat he can handle is the grill. I'll marinate it and I'll make sure the kitchen clean and do the sides.
Uh-huh.
But only meat he's
Mhm.
dealing with in my kitchen is the grill. I mean none. But I don't even let him
Mhm.
cut my turkey. Okay?
Mhm.
I'm really
About
precise. Like I'm really messed up. He'll try to cut it, but he'll go like let me cut it first, and then you can turn around and butcher it later. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll
is
just cut it.
yeah.
He just my husband be on some like quick trying to be sloppy like, and I'm really like slice it this way, put it on a tray. He like nah,
Uh-huh.
just take this piece and take a corner. Like nah. I have a
Yeah.
problem. He
Yeah.
the only meat he could deal with now barbecue. I can't f with him. I marinate the meat. He do a great job at that. He'll make sure my
Mhm.
stuff is great. He got a great grill, so I leave him alone. Other than that, he ain't making no roasting. No, nope. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, my
He
husband
could cook now,
he
but he
could
just
do up
can't.
some roast.
He cooked too fast for me.
Thank
Mhm.
y'all. I'm back.
Okay, you
Hey,
got
Nubi,
your
let me
Pepsi,
see that
baby.
thing on your hand. What do you have on
This
your arm that looks like a bracelet going into a ring? Let me see
I
that.
think it goes to a shirt, don't it?
that's
Mm-mm.
actually just two bracelets. Though the little plastic.
Oh
It's
wow.
a rubber
Oh,
bracelet.
okay.
They come in all different
I
colors,
know.
and I just loop them
I
together. And
okay.
I've been wearing this like this since I was about 19
Yeah,
years
I've
old. I
seen
don't
that
even remember
before.
why. It's
Okay.
always going to be one there.
I like your hair too.
Thank you. This is my granny
That's
wig, child.
nice. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's nice. It works. What you eating on?
Mm.
While we talking about food, they say we always talk about food.
That ain't no
Y'all got
yeah,
me.
that ain't no Pepsi. You
Nah,
don't
it
eat
ain't
no
no
Pepsi with a
Pepsi.
fork,
Mm-mm.
Nubi. What you doing?
I
You
got
got a
some.
plate. You had to go get a Pepsi to go with it.
Right. I'm eating some Greek olives,
Oh,
blackberries, and brie cheese.
okay.
That
That's
sounds
why you
good
still
too.
skinny. It does.
Hmm. Now,
Well,
where's
I'm not
Very
gonna sound
Carey
it.
been?
Oh, I don't.
I don't know. I have not seen her in a little minute.
All right, well, Shanice, you dropping down? You say
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna handle
it
some
was
more
like
stuff I
chit
gotta
chatting
finish
with
up
you.
around this house. But I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. I've been trying to catch the replays. I've been off a couple days and I enjoyed everything. And you guys have a great one.
All right.
Happy New
Thank you
Year
so
to
much for
you.
coming up.
No
I'm gonna have
problem.
next time I'm gonna put you back in blue. It's a new year. I gotta put you back in blue
No,
for a
I
little
told
while.
you I'm the worst mod in America. Do not mod me up. I'm not gonna come back. You see, I disappeared for 6 months now. Leave me
Okay. I ain't
alone,
gonna do it
Nuvi.
till you come on
I'm
back.
a
Come on back.
runaway. I'm a runner. Okay.
See how she do me, Ronnie Q?
I don't
Hmm.
like to mod. She keep modding me up, Ronicue. And then she won't take it back. She asked me to help her out one day, right? It kept me for a year,
I
literally.
enjoyed you.
I know, but I don't. I'm not a good mod, and I don't like to mod because I talk too much stuff, and I don't need to be doing this on your channel. Okay, you're not the channel
Okay,
for that.
got you. All
That's
right.
I
all.
get it.
That's it. That's all. Now, if I want to be messy, Bree could have kept me with my mod stick. I told her to take mine a long time ago on the backup channel. I just don't want to
Well, at least
mod
you
because
honest.
I do
Some
too
people
much.
want to be mods just to be messy. So at least you honest and fair.
Yes, I modded though, didn't I? Hell, I couldn't
You
even remember
did.
your cash app. Sometimes I had to go back in my history. So I tried, but I only did it because it was you. But I don't like to mod, baby. Everybody knows
Well,
that.
I appreciate it. You know you always welcome in Newbieville, child.
Well, anytime. Ronnie Q, listen to that. I don't like to mod, baby. Don't make me a mod. I'm horrible, okay?
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
got some
Yeah,
great
I'm
mods. You
good
got
with
some
my
good mods
mods.
now, though. Yeah, y'all got good mods. Y'all good. Y'all don't need nobody like me. I be in the chat, though. I'm always supporting. How about that?
Yeah,
Always.
Happy
that's good
All
seeing
right.
you.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Bye bye.
Well, Ronnie Q, I think I'm going to probably get on out of here too and go eat and
All right,
find me a movie
newbie.
to watch. Well, thank you so
Okay.
much for coming. And oh, by
And
the
I
way, I know I'll knock you upside the head with a mod stick too. If at any time you don't want to mod no more, just let me know and I'll take it away. You are excellent mod, and I just after I modded you up during the challenge, and I just decided to keep you
Right.
because you're good. But if you don't, I don't have that issue. We won't fall out and not be friends and be scratching each other's eyes out and throwing purses
Oh
at each
no.
other.
If I didn't want to be a modest, I would have like let you know. And Shanice, did you get that link to that Charlie Andrews page in the back? I forgot to tell you that I had dropped the link in the back chat. Maybe Newbie, did you get the link in the back chat?
I got it, and as a matter of fact, I'm
Oh,
gonna put it on my wall because he's handsome little thing, and I want to watch some of those. I was kind of looking through it as y'all were talking.
girl, he does all kinds. He has so many recipes on his channel. So yeah, Newbie, it's no problem to mod for you because you have an easy channel to mod for. So with that, I'm gonna
Thank you.
get down and wish you a happy new year and all the blessings that you deserve. All right.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie Q.
Newbie, I had to come back.
Okay, it
Is
is
Ronnie
hello,
Q?
good. Yeah,
She's still
hello,
up
Hello.
here? Huh?
Ronnie Q
What's up?
left. Hi, how
Oh,
are
she
you?
left.
I'm sorry, should I let this other girl talk?
I can't understand you. Say again, please.
Am I the only person here, or is there somebody else that needs to talk?
I'm here. I can't. I couldn't understand what you said.
I didn't know if we had a friend here. I don't know if I was going to speak over somebody.
No, you're fine. Go ahead and speak.
So, are you doing any drinking?
No,
What's the show about?
girl talk basically. And we
No.
were about to wrap up. So maybe come back and visit me another time because we were about to wrap up. So I'm going to let my friend here have her last say. But thank you so much for coming.
I mean, that's why I joined, because it looked like you're wrapping up the show. So I wanted to. I've seen your show a couple of times all night, so I was
Okay.
just looking at it. I thought, since you were wrapping it up, I wasn't interfering.
Okay.
Okay. Well, enjoy yourself.
All right. You
Can
too.
I can
Thanks.
I ask you, why would you come when she's wrapping it up? She's
That way
been
there
on here
wasn't too
for two
many.
hours.
That way there wasn't too many people. Like I didn't want to have to try and compete to get my voice in.
Also, are you camera shy or do you have stage fright?
I'm on camera. I don't have a problem. I know whenever I join a show and it's too big, I usually people don't like me. They don't want me to say anything. So
Well, how do you know Newbie? Let me know how you know her.
I don't know her.
How did you get over
I've
here?
never been here. You just type in StreamYard, and she's actually one of the first people that I saw. I typed in
Oh,
StreamYard, and then I filtered it to live. I just typed in StreamYard, and I filtered it to live, and then she was only one of the first people that I saw that popped up.
okay, I get it. Okay, I was just curious to know how you got over here,
Yeah, I
but
know
that makes
I'm not
sense.
a terrorist. Sorry, I'm not a terrorist. Oops.
Okay.
No, but I am drinking. I'm just drinking, looking for people to hang out with.
Okay. Well, next time I'm live, feel free to come back by.
Well, I don't know. It's very random. I don't ever subscribe to anybody. I just kind of look for something what's going on,
Okay, got
at the
you.
time. Yeah. Y'all have a great night.
All right.
Yeah,
You
nice
too.
meeting you.
You too. Bye. Okay.
Newbie, see.
Jaden, you were saying?
Newbie. Now, see, that's the thing. Girl, I be having to practice restraint because I was going to say, are you a Trump supporter?
You see.
But I can't do that on your channel because it's yours. It's your channel. So I can't do it. But but I came up here about Ronnie Q because Ronnie Q accused me of doxing Lady Nika, even though they was over there doxing Uppity. And so that's what I wanted to speak to her about, but she got down off of here before I got a chance to get back up.
Oh.
That's the reason why I stayed mute. Because I knew that for me it was festering inside of me to ask her about that, and I didn't want to derail anything that you had going on, especially with her being a moderator. But yeah, I was accused of doxing Lady Nika because Lady Nika came on here with her government name when she first got here, which was many moons ago. And
Ronnie
they
Q, is that
accused
you? Your
me.
name look a little different. Hold on, Jaden.
Okay.
Yeah, this is me.
Ronnie Q. Okay.
Yes, this is me.
All
Oh,
right. Your name
wonderful,
looked a
Ronnie
little
Q.
different back there. All right.
Ronnie Q. So, do you know that Lady Nika came with her government name when she first got here? Do you know that?
Obviously, I don't know that. Obviously, I'm not clear on that being a fact, Jadon. And it's my understanding that that government name that you are saying is Lady Nika's government name is not, in fact, her government name. Did you know that, Jadon?
I do know her government name. Are you trying to coax me to dox her over here
No,
on Newsy?
no. I'm not trying to coax you to dox anyone because you are clear on the fact that I don't do the doxing. I'm not into the doxing. So you're very clear on my standing about doxing, Jadon.
Right, but her
My
government name is her government name, Ronnie Q. She first came on here with it
I
before she
okay.
was friends with Sean and James. Sean and James realized that she had her government name, and they are the
Okay.
ones that convinced her to change it. That's
How
why
many years
she
ago
picked
was
up
that? How many years ago was that approximately?
about 7 or 8.
Okay, so Uppity came with her own name within the year. So why are you trying to compare the two? Because the people who are on YouTube now, a lot of us weren't here 7 or 8 years ago to actually see that, but a lot of us were here a year ago to see Uppity use her name. So I don't understand what point you're trying to make here, Jadon.
Well, the point that I'm trying to make is just because you were not here to see it, that doesn't mean that it didn't happen. The
Did I ever
fact
say it
is,
didn't?
just because you were not here to see Nika on here with her government name doesn't mean that it didn't happen. But because
Did
you
I
saw
ever say it
uppity,
didn't? Did I ever say it
well,
didn't happen, Jadon? But
well,
see,
you accuse me of
this
doxing,
has
but then you
th-
don't say that bad weave is doxing. Come
this
on now,
this
please.
has come on now. This has nothing to do with Lady Nika. Okay, and the doxing you did on my channel was someone's email address that they did not use as their
An email
name
address is
on
on
YouTube.
people's
Okay,
resume. They have it
her
on their
resume,
resumes.
her
They have it
and
on the
her resume,
LinkedIn. That's
her
not
resume
doxing, Ronnie
her
Q.
resume or her LinkedIn is not on YouTube, and she does not use her resume or her email address as her screen name. So, what is your point, Jay Dunn?
My point is, y'all use Uppity's first
Who is
name.
y'all? Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Be clear. Who is
Bad we
y'all?
did it up on your
So
platform. On
you
your
said
platform.
y'all you said y'all were doxing. Who
You take
exactly is y'all?
accountability because bad we've used it on your platform.
No,
Just
I'm not
like you
taking.
corrected me, just like you corrected me about using the email on your platform. If you hear her using somebody's government name on your platform, you should correct that person as well.
Well, that's your opinion, and that is not my opinion
That's not
because
an
she.
opinion.
Listen, hold on. Stop talking over me. A conversation is one person talk, the other person listen. So please do not interrupt me. The fact of the
I
matter
just hear a
is,
lot of excuses.
yeah, I'm not making any excuses. The point of the matter is, Uppity has come up here and referenced her own name as I used to be here under my real name, and she would state her real name when, and I was Wiley's mod. So don't act as if somebody went and researched and found out something about her, because she is the one who will refer you back to when she was Wiley's mod and what her name was, Jay Dunn. So don't try it, Jay Dunn. You have a mute
Hold on,
point and
and
you're on
okay, so
some bullshit.
I think it's my turn now because Nika just had a wish list for her birthday, and it has her government name on there.
Lady Nika has nothing to do with this. So why do you keep dragging Lady Nika into this? This has nothing to do with Lady Nika.
Because you
Additionally,
were the one that accused me of doxing her.
I didn't accuse you of doxing Lady Nika. I accused you of dropping Gummy's Bama's name in my chat. I didn't say anything about Lady Nika. Okay, so let's be clear.
You were on
J-
Nika's platform with me. Are you kidding
Jaden,
me?
let's no, I'm not kidding you. I said you cannot put you. I block you for putting Gummy Bama's name in my chat. You went on a whole campaign talking about how
I
hypocritical
didn't put
I
her
was
name in your
on
chat.
it.
I was
I
on your
said
panel,
her email address in my chat. You hit
but
my
I was
link.
on your panel. I didn't put nothing up in your chat, Ronnie
You
Q.
hit my link and you start stating her email address, and I dropped you and blocked you because I don't play that. So what are we? Why is Lady Nika got anything to do with this? What are you talking
Well,
about with
because
Lady
you
Nika?
were on Lady. Let me answer you again. Because you were on Lady
This ain't got nothing
Nika's
to,
panel when I used her first name. You said it was doxing.
I
It's
was not
not.
on I was
If
not on the
bad
panel.
weed,
I
if
was not
bad
on the
weed,
panel when
you
you
were
did
on
that.
the panel.
I
You
was
were
not
on the
on the
panel.
okay,
You
whatever. This
were.
ain't about Lady Nika. This ain't about Lady Nika. This is
Right.
what you not
You
gonna
but
do
see you
in my
interrupted
chat
me
by
because you
dropping
just
her
asked
name.
me.
And
You
this
just asked me. You just asked me
this
and
ain't
you
got nothing to do with
interrupted
Lady
me
Nika.
because I'm not even finished answering your question.
I don't have a question because it's not about Lady Nika. I
You
don't have
did ask
any
a
questions.
question. You
I
said,
I
"What does
I
this have to do with Lady
I
Nika?"
don't have any
You
questions.
asked
It
the
doesn't have
question.
anything to do.
What does
I'm telling
what?
you.
What
I'm
don't
telling
ask
you,
me
it has
shit if
nothing
you're
to
not
do.
gonna allow me to
It doesn't
speak.
have anything to do with Lady Nika. Additionally, when you
You
came
don't
up
want
there,
it to
and
have anything to do with
additionally, because it
because you
doesn't.
don't want to hear what I
Ad,
gotta say. Just say that.
addition, Additionally, when you came up there and dropped Gummy Bama's email,
Now, why you
uh,
still talking
when
to
you
me?
came
If
up
I
there,
can't
because
answer the question that you gave
additionally,
me, why
when
do
you
you think
came
that you
up
can still
there
keep
and
talking to
dropped
me?
Gummy
Why
Bama's
do you
email,
still
you
think that
lied
you
and
can
said that
still
Gummy
keep
Bama
talking
was
to
in the
me?
chat dropping information about you, and that never
I
happened.
got
See,
screenshots of
you
Gummy Bama.
you
Hold on.
lied. Not in my chat. Not in my
No,
chat.
newbie, hold on, newbie.
Not in my chat.
I
Not in
can
my
send
chat.
it to newbie right
Send it
now.
to Newbie
I'm not
and
lying.
make sure you're clear that it's in my chat.
I was in the
Because she may have
StreamYard.
make sure you're clear that she did that in the
Let
chat
me
where
send
you
it to
came up
newbie.
and gave her
Let me
email
send it
address.
to Newbie because you still over talking me, but I send it to Newbie. I don't mind.
I don't mind either. But you're not gonna dox nobody in my chat. And that's it and that's all. Ain't got nothing to do with Lady Nika. It got to do with me. Lady Nika don't run my channel. I run my channel. This ain't got nothing to do with Lady Nika. This is between you and Gummy Bama. So don't bring Lady Nika into it.
You just asked me a question. I was answering it. Then you over talked me. Ciao, bye.
Okay. Bye. All right, newbie. I'm gonna step down. She's gonna send you something, and I hope you care because I really don't care, and I hope you have a
I'm sure
great
you
New
don't
Year.
care. You
All
only
right,
care about
and
whatever
you
narrative
are
you trying
not.
to spin.
No, I care about the facts and the truth. Period. All right, newbie. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks for coming back.
So newbie, check your Instagram, please.
Okay. Technically, I am in the kitchen getting apple juice right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I see this, J Don. Can you hear me? I can't tell where it's from though. J Don, you still there?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry, I was up in the Instagram application, so I think it cut me out. The question is not where it came from. The question is this person has been going everywhere trying to dox me. That's a receipt
Okay.
of that. So
Okay.
for Ronnie Q to be upset about me speaking about a public email address that was put out here, I think it's foolish. For Ronnie Q to act like I doxed Nika when Nika came out here with her government name initially, just like Uppity did, but they think it's cute and laughable to talk about Uppity's government name, but Nika did the same thing as Uppity. The only difference is Nika did it 7 years ago. Uppity did it this year, according to them. But if you can see right there in that receipt, the gummy bimmer person has been doxing entirely.
Is it my turn to
You see
speak?
it right, newbie. You see it right.
I saw some names.
Okay, so
Correct.
is it my turn
Thank
to
you.
speak? Okay, so the point that I made was that Jay Dunn came into my chat calling out this woman's email address and lying and said that this woman was doxing her in my chat. And I asked before I left, when she send the receipt, make sure she shows that this happened in my chat, because I went back and reviewed my chat and it did not happen in my chat. I'm not responsible for what any grown person do, but don't say this thing, this doxing of you happened in my chat, and therefore you think you're going to hit my link and call out someone's email. That's what I said. I was very clear on what I said. And newbie, I'm not going to come back up. I'm not trying to get you involved in this, but it's a bunch of what do Nest use? Hockey puck or something? I forget what Nest use. But all right, I'm gone.
All right.
Bye bye.
But the doxing of Uppity happened in your chat. The doxing of Uppity happened on your panel. UNC Bad Weave docs Uppity on your panel. So fuck out of here with this. Whoever got docs. Doxing is doxing, bitch. I don't give a damn. If it was you that got docs, your mammy that got docs, Uppity that got docs, Nika that got docs, UNC Bad Weave that got docs, an email address that got docs. Either way, doxing happened over there. So you ain't gonna be selective about the motherfucking doxing in your chat on your panel. Bitch, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Newbie, I ain't mean to do that, but she really pissing me off with the bullshit.
I just wish everybody, right, Shanice, just stop doxing. Period. Cut it out.
She wanna be selective on who could die. The fuck, bitch?
Hey, Heavy Bear. Hey, Corrine.
Newbie, I ain't even mean for you to have to puff your vape.
I'm good.
What you over there eating?
Greek olives, blackberries, and brie.
Oh, you got you a charcuterie?
It's in a bowlery. I wanted a Pepsi, but then I didn't want to just drink the Pepsi by itself. So I had to make me a little snack right quick.
Oh, well, that's understandable. Now, I would take that you eating, but I don't like blackberries. Well, I
Really?
like blackberries, but up in a smoothie. Like if I put
Okay.
it up in a smoothie and blend it up, then I like it, but not just to eat like that. No,
Okay. Mister don't like them either. Y'all weird. He don't like blueberries or blackberries.
I don't. Yeah, that's the weird thing. I don't like any berries.
Mm.
The closest berry that I like is a strawberry, but that's very rare. But
Hmm.
I don't do blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, none of the berries. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Mister might be related to me. He from Mississippi originally. He could be my uncle.
He from Detroit,
Oh,
but
oh,
I don't know. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Y'all might be related. Child ain't no telling.
yeah. But I don't know why. I never really had a taste for the berries. But I do like all things salty. So like the olives, like what you
Mhm.
talking about. The brie cheese. I tried brie cheese for the first time last week because I bought it after that charcuterie board thing.
Mhm.
I don't like it. Well, I
No,
like it, but I don't. Do you peel that outer layer off of there, or do you keep it on there?
you peel that out. Peel that off. I don't
That's
eat
why
that
I didn't
part.
like it.
Yeah.
And see, I ate it, and
And
it
it's
tastes like
better
soap.
to me when I let it sit out and get room temperature when it's softer. And then brie is the one cheese that I cannot eat just by itself. I have to have something along with it. Now, every other
Hmm.
cheese I can just eat. I can just bite into a block of cheese. I got a real issue with cheese. But I like sharper cheeses. Camembert is a good one. Gouda is my favorite.
Yeah, I love Gouda. Gouda is very smoky. I like it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, the next time that you eat Wickles, because I saw that you had sent it to ODS.
Hmm.
Wickles, pickles, and Gouda cheese, that's a great pair. The next time you make a sandwich and you got some Gouda, put a couple of Wickles on there. You'll thank
Okay.
me later.
Okay. I believe I can see it. I can see that because them Wickles something different, baby. And I'm telling you, I keep saying it. I never liked sweet pickles until I tasted those.
And I think the pairing is the Gouda is savory and smoky, and then the Wickles is sweet. You know,
Hmm.
so it gives a different thing with it. But yeah, when I get Gouda cheese, I have to have me some Wickles with it.
Okay.
But either way, newbie, I really do. I humbly apologize for cussing out Ronnie Q up on your platform. I stayed mute so that I wouldn't do it because I'm not trying to disrespect you over here. I'm not. But I have, it's a fine line about the doxing and who is doxing and what is doxing. And it didn't happen on my channel, but it did, and all this. That
Hmm.
is bothersome to me. But I should not have brought that here. And I do. I humbly apologize. But I'm just getting tired of the bull crap.
I get it. And I received that. I received that. But it's, listen, y'all are grown. I'm not going to ask y'all to not be who you are. I appreciate the respect, but she said her piece, you said yours, and I'm fine with that. The only thing I don't like is people talking about folks that's not here to speak up for themselves. That I have a problem with. But long as y'all both here, talk it out.
Yeah, well, I think she was there, but I sent you the receipt of her. Well, I sent you the receipt to show. Yes, it's been doxing going on. Ronnie Q said it didn't happen up on her channel, but doxing has happened up on your channel. How you gonna have me be okay with the person that doxed me on the last person's channel on your channel? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense.
You probably should have just done it in your own space. I wasn't there and I don't know what happened, but just if you go, get your lick back, just do it on your own channel, and then that way nobody can control it or be mad about it or whatever. Just you got a channel, do it over there or on your. Don't you do nothing. Matter of fact, you just sit still somewhere. That's what you do. Shit.
Newbie, I wasn't trying to dox nobody on her channel. The person was up in there talking to me, and I told the person that I knew their email address. The person was trying to act like I didn't know it, and I said the email address. That's it.
Mm,
But it ain't nobody's government name for the email address.
okay.
It's not. So yeah,
Okay, JJ.
I'm telling you the truth.
I believe you.
Yeah. Well, anyway, newbie, let me let you end your show because you done been here for 2.5 hours. Okay.
All
Thank you
right.
for
Well,
having me again, newbie. And I do apologize for cussing out Ronnie Q, but she had pissed me off. The hypocrisy is unreal.
say it one time for me before you go. The nerve of you.
The nerve! Ronnie Q, the MFing nerve of you to talk about the damn dachshund, Ronnie Q.
I didn't tell you to say it to her. I said say it. You just a mess. Good night, J Dub.
All right, bye.
Bye. Or that is my baby kid right there. Well, y'all, I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I am about to go flatten. I'm gonna finish this Pepsi and finish my little chachucari bowl. And I am going to get out of here. Good and night. You have been in the lab with the mad scientist with her pen and pad. Learn things,